Now we're live. We're
Are we ready?
live.
Assemble! Dun, 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 dun.
What's going on, guys? Here to bring
Yo
you guys some
ho!
chapter. Here to bring you guys some chapter 861 predictions. Fucking, especially after that Katakuri hype. Who knows what's about to happen?
Oh my god!
Jinbei's gonna die.
No.
Sorry, I'm
No, he's
still
not.
too
Dude,
hard.
Sanji's gonna take him down.
Oh,
Stop.
so what's it called? I want to go over like some major points. Do you guys think we're gonna, for example, like we know we're seeing? Let's go over stuff we know for a fact is happening. Like for example, like more underworld people. Who do you guys think?
Yep.
Do you guys think it's only gonna be more new people, or like, are there people we're gonna see that we knew?
Like, I'm still praying for Buggy's appearance.
Dude, no, so am
Yeah, he
I,
better
bro.
show up.
Don't even
He
get me,
better show
dude.
up.
You gotta stop. Don't get me started.
Before we
Buggy's
mention
the best.
before we mention who else is coming, I want to make this very clear, everyone, all the viewers. Every guest that's come to this wedding will die at the hands of Big Mom. Point
Oh
blank.
no, she definitely has a
Every
plot. She
guest?
definitely
Unless Buggy comes,
plot.
but if Buggy comes, he has the same plot armor Luffy got.
Wait, hold on a minute. Every guest?
No. What
Everyone that's
Grim is
been invited
saying,
will
Big
die.
Mom's plan isn't just to go against the Germa. It's to go against all the guests. Is what he's saying.
Yep.
What? She's gonna slaughter like the guy who owns the Economic Times and that everybody,
She was planning on it.
Especially him. Yep.
especially the chicken. All right.
Yep.
Okay. I don't know. I have no. I don't feel any way about that. I'm indifferent. All right. Sound.
I don't think she's planning on killing everyone.
So does
I
Luffy
think
save
the
the
whole
day and
point
get an
Grim's trying to
underworld
make is
alliance?
the point he's trying to make is it's not just the Vin Smokes are her targets, you know? For example, like if you look at the setting, bro, they're on top of a roof. They literally needed I mean, yeah, if you have like, for example, Big Bird could have got up there, but you know, unless you're him, like they needed Sparrow to get up there. Once they get rid of that escalator and stuff, like the candy escalator, the whole thing is most of those guests should technically be trapped up on the roof, like no escape.
Well, I mean, you
You
could
know,
fall on the frosting and have a soft landing.
Except, actually, wait a
but
second. What about the
dude,
Vin
careful,
smokes?
like the frosting's harder than
When
steel.
I'm joking. Don't
No,
worry
I'm
about
just,
what about but what about the Vin smokes and Sanji? They can fly. So
oh, Nikki.
They
I
can
mean,
fly.
I'm just throwing it
No,
out
I
there.
know they
I'm
can
just
fly, but like, do you think that just because they can fly that they're gonna get away?
no.
Katakuri would see them trying to fly,
I'm sure
fucking shoot a jelly bean at their
Candyman.
fucking boots, and
Yeah,
then it
no,
would be
shoot.
over.
I know
Oh my
Candyman's probably gonna
gosh.
glue their
If
feet to the
that's the
ground
case,
or
why
whatever.
get rid
But I'm
of
just making
why get rid of
points.
the escalator if they just gonna shut them down just like that?
No, I'm saying the whole point of getting rid of the escalator is to trap most of the guests up there.
I thought the escalator was just a shortcut that they said going through the castle would take too long. So you could just go through the castle.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
can just go
could
through
if
that.
you can because there's a homie door up there, right? A door that's not gonna let you go through it,
I mean,
right?
you can smash it open. Come on, we're not saying this homie's gonna
Dude,
stop.
what if it's Big Mom Soul's door?
Then
Yeah,
smash the
No,
wall next to it.
she might have
This
put her
guy.
own soul in there, bro. Like I hope that if that's her plan, she would be that smart to put her own soul in there.
yeah, like straight up, you're
You
not
can still
leaving.
smash.
Like,
You can sweep the wall
But I
next
mean,
to
up to this point, she hasn't been too smart. So I mean,
yeah,
I don't,
honest, dude,
I don't
I
know what
still
to say.
kind of think like she should know everything, bro. Just
She
my
knows
own
everything
opinion.
that's
She should.
happening.
She really
I
She
think
should.
had
she
like,
does,
dude, it's
man.
almost like she has to, bro. Like all the homies around the island, like it would just be to me, it would just seem really dumb. Because for example, like I'm not saying like the homies are automatically all at the same time telling Big Mom like telepathically what's going on. But like you guys know how like for example, there is a lot of parallels between like this arc and Thriller Bark, right?
Yeah,
Not really.
Like the homies basically equal the zombies, right? So the zombies weren't being controlled by Moria like they were telling him like telepathic or anything, but they knew that they're under him. They all follow him. He's like their lord, you know? So they would go and report. I kind of see the homies as the same thing. Like, even though, for example, like let's say you're a door homie, you can't go anywhere. But if you see some shit happen, you should be able to say, okay, candle homie on like, or light homie or whatever. You know what I mean? Like down the hall from me, yo, start reporting this way so we can get to Big Mom and tell her what's going on, you know? Like, I don't see why that wouldn't be a thing.
I mean, those sunflowers.
There's homies everywhere, even down to like the food that they eat. You know,
Yeah, true.
Those
like
sunflowers weren't snitching on Brooke and Pedro though.
that's because Brooke literally fused them with his soul music. Double A.
And he got caught anyway. Wasn't it? So they
Now
didn't
I'm
have to
just-
snitch on him.
He got caught after he broke in. But I mean,
Yeah, that's what I mean. So it didn't really matter anymore once he got caught. They're like, oh, okay, you got caught. It's okay.
Yeah, that's why they didn't tell him. Yeah.
See, I saved you there, Monkey D. You owe me.
Nikki, I always say.
When your theory
What's
comes
it
correct,
called?
Nikki, then you'll be safe.
Okay, all you niggas in our haven are gonna call me Lord Vengeance. What? Just gonna happen. Jinbei's gonna die. And everyone will be like, oh,
Just
really?
because we're cool, Nikki, we'll do it for like maybe a week, even when it doesn't happen. Just so
Hey,
you know.
2 weeks. 2 weeks. And I'll apologize for 2 weeks if I'm wrong.
I got you.
So, yeah, Jinbei dying. He not dying though. Too many death flags have been raised for him to die right away.
It's called a double bluff, chef. Double bluff. It's like poker.
Nah,
You bluff,
this is like
then you
a
bluff
triple
again.
bluff. Jinbei basically said every time we heard Jinbei talk, he's talked about dying. He not dying this arc.
Yeah,
Exactly.
there were major deadlines on him last chapter, like major deadlines,
Like-
you know. But like he's a goat. Like, come on.
All I'm gonna say is Occam's razor, man.
I thought it was
Like sometimes the simplest solution's the right
I
solution.
do feel like Capone crew dying, like his whole crew. Big Mom killing everybody, even the baby.
If anybody's not dying, it's Capone. This man has set up his plan to where he doesn't have to do shit. He's not in any type of stakes. If it goes wrong,
No.
he can right away turn on them. Right away.
I said his crew gonna die,
I still
not
think
him.
he's gonna get caught by Big Mom though.
I don't know,
Because
man.
thing
His
is, I
crew's
still-
quite
I still-
scummy.
I still hold on to my idea that Big Mom's gonna end up broadcasting the wedding to set the downfall for Capone.
Yeah. To like make an example.
Exactly, yeah. Like why? Like think about it, because I think it's not even just for like the One Piece verse, but the fans in general. Because like all people are saying, oh, he's gonna die and shit, and all this can be like, these are the Yonko. And it's like you can't just like you can create a plan. It's cool. It's not gonna work. Big Mom knows what's going on, and the fact that we know that Katakuri has the ability to see to the future. Her crew. Could you imagine what she might be able to do? If she does the same thing, it's over.
Yo, I almost want to touch on that thing into the future because I've heard some like people say
Yo,
some stuff that's like
can we
not
please-
valid. Like,
Can we please
Yeah.
talk
some stuff
about?
that's not valid.
Can we please talk about it for a minute though? Like,
Wait, talk about what, Milo?
the future site, because I've heard so much stuff, and I'm like, what?
All right, is it time for me to just preach gospel or like what should I do?
Oh, this guy. Okay, go on. Preach gospel, Monkey D.
all right. If
Hit that
anybody wants to
pulpit.
know, if anyone wants to know what's going on, well, for example,
Yeah.
basically like observation hockey, right? It allows you to feel out the intentions of someone, right? For example,
Right.
like earliest example of observation hockey we got to see was Mantra with Fennel, right? There was one
Yeah.
point in that fight when Luffy, you guys remember
Yeah.
when he did the Gatling Storm thing up against the big like golden wall to
Yeah.
Right.
ricochet and hit Enel? Like I understand, like yes, it was earlier in One Piece, yes, it was somewhat more trolly, but the explanation was that because he couldn't sense, because Luffy had like no real intention, like that's why Enel was getting hit because he didn't know like the danger was coming at him. You know what I mean? He's thinking like, okay, my observation hockey is telling me all your intention is to hit the wall. It's safe, and he started proceeding forward because he thought it like, okay, you're hitting a wall. Like, what are you doing, idiot? You know? And then all of a sudden he's getting hit.
Yeah.
Because the observation is if you can't like if they're like they can throw you off based on intention. The whole difference and the whole hype behind Katakuri is literally, bro, it is a definitive future.
What
Anyways,
the fuck?
moving on. That was Oda.
Sorry, I'm sorry. That was too much, man. That was too much. Man.
That was
No.
was Oda.
Oda's like, stop spilling my secrets.
Oh man. So moving on.
So the party, right? Like, sorry. I'm sorry, someone else will continue.
I can't. Was that foreshadowing?
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
So what are we talking
I
about?
don't know.
What predictions do you guys have for the chapter, just in general?
Oh, like
On the spot.
There's gonna be more Vin Smoke stuff. I think we're gonna start seeing what they've been planning, because I reckon the Vin Smokes have something planned as well. To be honest,
I don't think they have anything planned.
Come on, man, stop underestimating the Vin Smokes.
Listen, y'all remember I said, and I called this shit way back in December about the Buster Call.
Yeah.
That shit's happening. The enraged army would not be able to withstand the admiral. That holds them off, right? And then the commanders would just go at everyone else. It's gonna happen.
But who would be able to issue a Buster Call?
Judge.
Oh, shit.
Judge has ties. Look. Here's the thing. People are forgetting, right? Giving up his spot at the Reverie to join up and make this alliance with Big Mom. That's him giving a word that could have no meaning to it. He could just be saying that to get the alliance. You know what I mean? So he could try and get this alliance going. But at the same time, Judge already is working behind the scenes because he knows that he's got something else on the background to be able to work this out, to get this Buster Call thing going. Right? If Judge is going to end up becoming a Yonko, if Big Mom were to fall to the power, right?
Wait, hold on.
Then,
Never mind.
no, I'm gonna say, let me mute my love for a sec. But yeah, but going back on the thing with Judge is if the world government, like, they would have to choose between Judge or Big Mom to be a Yonko, who would they rather have? Someone that's an ally to them. Big Mom's not an ally, Judge is. So they would rather have him take the spot as a Yonko, work with him to try and take out Big Mom, than rather have Big Mom stay and keep her position. Like the fact too, man, that the Vin Smokes haven't been saying anything at all. They have to have something. There's no way they're walking into this blind.
The reason why I have a contrary argument
Is the Buster Call enough?
I mean, here's the thing. I'm not saying that the Buster Call itself is going to take out the island. It's not going to do anything of that nature. This is going to be used for them, like I say, as a distraction for the Straw Hats. In their minds, they can say, "Oh yeah, the Buster Call is going to work. It's going to do shit, right? It's going to stop the island." But obviously, we know that's not going to be the case. But it's going to be in use for the Straw Hats for them to be able to escape afterwards.
I think the reason why that becomes difficult is, like, first to address the Vin Smoke thing. We saw initially that he had doubts about Big Mom. So what he said is that he's gonna have Sanji and Pudding stay with him on the kingdom instead of staying on Whole Cake. So that's why I feel like that's the most that he was actually had full intentions of actually completing the wedding. And then once we get further into the chapters, we realize that Reiju actually doesn't believe or hasn't addressed them having a contingency plan to battle Big Mom's plan after she finds out all the things that are going to go on and happen. She didn't really have anything. So I agree that to a point they could be hiding their intentions, but I don't think they actually have a plan to battle this. So if they did, if because I do understand that Judge and the Vin Smokes are technically still connected with the government. They're still technically allied to the government. So they could call a Buster Call. And if that does happen, I don't think that the Buster Call can make it to Whole Cake because of all the obstacles we've seen. Just making it to the islands it's pretty difficult. But we actually had a discussion about this in the Discord. Shout out to DGK and everybody. That a successful Buster Call would have to almost have for sure Fujitora involved, and Fujitora would have to lift either the fleet or the entire Buster Claw in the air, and that would be the form of an invasion. And if that's not the method in which they take, it would require the new Admiral Greenbull.
Yeah, Greenbull. That's one thing. In my thing, I said that Greenbull could potentially be the one that ends up going there.
The whole thing with that, though, is my things we talked about with Grimman. We were basically going a versus in our mind, how would you do it? And I already said that there's no way, no matter what, that Big Mom would get taken down on her own island. But if they even remotely tried, there is no way that you're not bringing every admiral, every top vice admiral, the fleet admiral, Cypher Pole, everyone there. And let's just say that they did, because this was just a scenario. So outside of that, though, is you would leave your bases, so like G5, G4, G3, etc., and Marineford now HQ by itself unguarded, with a Kaido, Shanks, and Blackbeard, and every other pirate on the loose. So let's just assume that they go, they invade, they they lose half their fleet, right? So they get half their vice admirals and marines, whatever, all die. Then now Shanks and everyone else can go roll up on Marineford and kill off everyone else. That's the whole reason that they can't do that stuff. Is they don't go out and fight a Yonko because it fucks up the world balance, which will cause more chaos down the line because you get people like Luffy and Kid fighting for that position like we saw with Blackbeard.
Yep.
And then you get people like Blackbeard and Kaido who are crazy who could come and basically rape, fucking pillage everyone on their way to Marineford to kill off the last Marines. Like,
and it takes up too much of their forces to launch an offensive attack
if you were to be in a triangle with two other forces, right? So the triangle would consist of pirates, revolutionaries, and the Marines. And each one is kind of vying for the other, but especially both sides are against the Marines. So the Marines go, let's just say they go to take down one Yonko. You now have three other Yonkos, every other pirate in existence, and Dragon and his revolutionaries ready to kill you. And before Reverie, you have to keep at least one admiral, if not the fleet admiral, up in Meritora. It's literally impossible. It's not going to happen. It just doesn't make sense at all. Because then, like, if you would best call everyone going to that best call, if we just threw a Fuji, Fuji's dying and everyone else is now dead on that ship, and now you're down an admiral.
So, but it was
like,
what about you?
Like the only, because the thing is, like, then we go with the supernovas and stuff, with like how like we're gonna get all 11 supernova to go after to go take out Kaido, right? I would think like, okay, if we're saying for Big Mom, we're gonna get like, let's say for Exum, like the Admiral, Cyberpole, and stuff. Don't you think that would be a little too much overkill?
No,
for the Yonko, like
for Yonko, the whole thing is
for one though.
No, yeah, for one, they're
you saw how much they had for Whitebeard, bro. Yeah, and Whitebeard was old, sick, and dying. They might not have known it.
If Whitebeard was by himself and rolled in there,
he would have wrecked those people.
He would have killed everyone there. They would all be dead.
Because dude, Whitebeard was holding back because Ace was on a platform.
When we saw Blackbeard afterwards, he literally flipped it, and Sengoku was like telling Garp, like, we need to go now to like kill this dude because he could flip us over and fucking kill all of us. Like the whole point of like the Yonkos is they are one of the pillars. Like if they fall, like it's ridiculous. It's like the world-changing event. And like I said with Dragon, it's like Dragon.
Like it's literally better to keep some of the Yonko than the whole time.
Yeah, but like so I'm saying, like for an example, like if we're okay, what would you say is more believable than like the Admiral, Cyberpole, all the units and stuff taking down Big Mom, or the supernovas taking all supernovas taking down Kaido?
The Marines taking down.
Because I still think. Wait. What was the question? I thought
he's saying all the Marines, Cypherpole, and Buster Call or whatever.
Yeah, against Big Mom, right? Or supernovas taking out Kaido, which is more believable?
At this point in the story, I would say the Marines, but because of Luffy's plot hacks, bro, we already know the Kaido's flaw. Like I'm not gonna be surprised.
It's not gonna make sense when they beat Kaido. Like literally,
like if Oda's already saying like I don't know how they're gonna do it. Like even he understands. Like there's literally.
Bro, no, we've seen this shit before. I don't want to draw a parallel to another theory that I mean I like it, but I know some people hate this shit. But Fairy Tail.
Oh. Okay.
No, we've seen it. Honestly, literally, I'm telling you what's gonna happen. If any for the Grand Magic Games, what happened with Sting, right? Yeah. Kaido would be Sting.
I remember.
He's basically unhurt, and then you're gonna see a bunch of beat down, battered people, and they're still gonna be fighting. Yeah,
like
that
they have.
Oh, okay. If we're going somewhere else with that.
No, I'm just saying. Honestly, so many people beat down and battered fighting.
Like even if they're all at 5% each, like together.
Sorry, by the way, Milo.
Sorry, go ahead.
I still see Blackbeard coming at the end and killing Kaido for his fruit to get the most powerful Zoan fruit.
If he has
still
a fruit.
see that. Kaido has the only Oni fruit. Come on. If anyone in this chat doesn't believe that by now, I wonder.
I think it's 50. I think it's 50-50. That or the dragon fruit. To go on.
Dude, I don't know. The dragon fruit, like I don't think so. I'm sorry.
Okay.
He's an ogre, Nikki. He's an ogre, a troll.
No. I think there's a lot.
That he's an ogre.
No, I agree. There's like a lot of. But I think
Buggy's not like a clown. Like, bro.
I'm not saying that. Come on now. Come on. I'm just saying the whole vibe of Wano is about, especially the story that Oda wrote a long time ago about the Ryuma slaying a dragon. It's kind of like
The
to me.
Shogun.
Yeah, I
The
understand that. Do you
Shogun
think
is
that
a
if
dragon.
here, Nikki, let's actually go with that. Wait, you're gonna say what? Ryuma slayed a dragon and Zoro's gonna slay a dragon? Is that what you're gonna say?
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying that the dragon is probably the dragon metaphorically in this in One Piece would be Kaido.
But then
So
why?
I'm
Why
just
so
saying
why
that's a
not roll
possibility.
up and slay Kaido?
Or
So
the
Roger's
Shogun.
base theory confirmed.
What?
Like it doesn't, because Roger Base made a theory a while back saying that if Kaido had the Dragon Bell fruit, then therefore Zoro, it would make sense for him to go kill him.
To
It
go
makes
and
sense.
solo him.
It makes sense, but because
But
of
we
the
know that can't happen.
yeah, it's just impossible. It's literally not gonna.
But I never
I would-
said anything about soloing him though.
No, dude, it doesn't
Of
matter.
course
Like,
But then
if-
the
if
whole
Zoro-
significance of him being a dragon diminishes.
But like if Zoro,
If Zoro's not
straight
going
up,
and soloing this dragon character, it
it-
literally like throw it away almost,
and like
you know?
even if it's Alden, right, and Zoro gets the last hit, kills Kaido, that makes Luffy look like garbage. I'm sorry. Like, bro, if your vice captain
But
is gonna take down
I've
someone
never
you can't
even
take down,
I've
it doesn't
never
make
mentioned
sense.
I've never mentioned anything about Zoro.
We
taking
know
down
what you're gonna
No.
say already,
Yeah,
Nicky.
no,
No,
we
I'm
already know
joking.
where you're going with it. It's fine, Nikki. Try
But
again.
here's
No, it's fine. Don't assume. I
No,
didn't
no,
say
all right.
that.
What were you gonna say, Nikki?
I was just gonna say that I was just saying from that story that just kind of made me think there's a possibility that Oda might give Kaido the dragon fruit. That's all.
No,
I'm
we know,
not-
for example, there are going to be dragons in Wano. Like, or I mean, like we can infer, right? But like we already see what's it called, Momo's a dragon. You know, like
Yep.
there you go. Be satisfied. Like,
I think the Shogun is the best candidate to
and I
be a
think that makes
dragon.
more sense.
Same. Like if anyone's gonna have it,
Makes
I feel
more
like it's gonna
sense
be the
than
Shogun.
Kaido, I think.
That's
The
personally-
thing that I have a problem with is that we're all assuming that we're gonna get a bunch of supernovas fighting Kaido, when we know for sure that literally the majority of these people in this country or fighters in this country are top tiers, are exceptional. So
No, we
what I'm truly assuming is that we're gonna get a lot of these guys, especially Zoro or maybe some of the other crew members, to fight some of Kaido's assistants, some of Kaido's commanders.
No,
some of
yeah,
Kaido's
that's
crew.
why I was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let me
That's why
say-
I was saying the whole
Oh, yeah,
fairy
got it,
tale
got it.
thing. That's why I said they're going to get to him. They're going to fight people before they fight Kaido.
Like
right?
think of it, Thriller Bark, right? When they got
Yeah,
to
when they
Ford,
fought Ford, they fought
everyone was
people
very
before.
beat up. Like Zoro fought Ryuma, Sanji fought Absalom, Perona fought Usopp. Like they all
Yeah.
fought before him. They were all beat up, but they still were putting that together like the remaining their stamina. to
Whatever
go
they
fight
have left in the
Forest.
tank is going into beating Kaido.
Yeah, that's basically what it's gonna be. And this shouldn't be a 1 day fight. This should be a multiple day fight.
Yeah,
at
yeah.
minimum.
Yeah.
That's boring.
That's
Never mind. Sorry.
but like
No,
it should be-
they should be fighting for a
multiple
month at least.
like well
A month.
is great. But, like I would say like multiple, like at least like 5 to 10, because like I still think like that the days, like the animals going 10 days.
I
is,
think
like,
it matters.
Yeah, I think it still shows like your stamina, durability, strength, all that. So like I would say like 5+ days should like be minimum. That's how I see it.
I don't know, because if the Admirals are fighting for that long, right? And of course, well, you have to factor in all their stamina in total against Kaido.
But that's 1v1.
And then Kaido's a zone.
never
Kaido's a
1v1,
zone,
you know?
bro, too. Like Kaido's a zone. Like he should be healing pretty damn fast. If
Yeah.
like my thing is Jack should like if Jack's third, like I put Kaido like fucking like double his strength at least. I don't know. And like so his durability should be the same. Like if he's a zone, like and we know that they recover a lot faster. Like I don't know. I just think he should be like sitting there. Like
Right.
I see them sitting there just trying to fight him, like constantly, and like it just not working for multiple days. Like like people have to start doing like Neko Inu style, where like they're taking turns fighting him, so that they can like get their stamina back. I don't see Luffy's like just by himself, like or any of them fighting for 5 days by themselves. They'd have to take breaks. Besides Kaido,
What's Luffy's max right now with Gear 4 when it comes to stamina?
like 30 minutes.
30 minutes, yeah. Probably a bit more
Yeah.
now, I reckon, like 35. or
Even
something.
let's say it's an hour, bro. Still,
Give him an hour. That's
Yeah.
fine.
I
Give
know,
him a
it's
whole
not that-
hour.
yeah,
It does
it's still
not
not that.
matter.
Yeah, no, it doesn't
But
matter.
again,
I'm
it's
just saying. I
Like
just
again,
wanted
like
to
he's
say-
struggling against Cracker. There's no way I can logically think like he can even stand with Kaido now. Like, There's no way. Like he has to have all 11.
that's what I'm
According
saying.
to,
Like, if they're missing one person, they lose. That's how I see it. Like you cannot be out one.
According to
And they're gonna have other
Lucid,
help from Wano.
Yeah, what did you say?
according to Lucid, and this is a dumb theory, I have to say this.
Mhm.
Apparently,
Oh my-
because he's gonna defend himself, that's why I can say that. But apparently, Luffy has another gear or another secret weapon that's
I heard
stronger
it
than
too.
Gear 4. Yeah, and
Maybe.
No, I think no. He
Maybe.
was saying like another Gear 4 form, or I'm trying to help you. Lucy. Is that what you're
Form for
saying?
sure,
Yeah.
but
Like I
He
don't
was
know
saying
if
like
it's
a
a gear
speed form?
form or if it's like something he learned with hockey. I just know that after he
Oh, no, I
used
remember
gear,
what you were saying. Okay, never
yeah,
mind.
after he used gear fourth, Rayleigh said to him that he wanted to teach him something that doesn't put a toll or take a tax on his body.
Yeah.
And like and like Luffy also said that they were like fucking beasts on the island that King Kongan didn't have any effect on.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
wait, sorry to interrupt, guys. Is there like static? Because I hear like bare static for some reason.
I have no
That
idea.
might be me. Hold on.
I don't hear anything.
Yeah,
Yeah, Nick, it's because he's from the UK. You know.
Yeah.
I've got good ears, man. I'm the me
Oh,
whole
Yeah,
good ears.
You're going
I'm
crazy.
joking.
But like I think that, like, for instance, when we first got out of the new world, or out of the island, I forgot what the hell it's specifically called, where Luffy did his training at. Like I told Dan and like this other guy Peter that like I thought all of Gear 4s were gonna be based off those 3 animals we saw: the crocodile, the lion, and the gorilla. And so I wouldn't be surprised if we see like a smaller form, like if maybe like Tank Man's based off of the crocodile, where like the lion's gonna be based off like a smaller form that we might see. Like I wouldn't be surprised if we see something that takes like less energy. Like King Kong King Kong to me reminds me of, if you guys like watch Dragon Ball, like the future, or the when Future Trunks comes and trains with Vegeta, and he has like the
Yeah.
somewhat ascended form where like it's big and
Yeah.
muscular. It's stronger but so much slower. But when he gets to like it's just that much better. So I wouldn't be surprised if he has like a mix of like, you know, Gear 4 with like better control.
Yeah, like
hockey.
power and speed or some shit.
I still think he's gonna get his
Yeah.
awakening
Blitz
mid.
form.
I think him and even like Kid and Law might get their awakenings mid fight. Like something where like they're pushed to their limits, so they have to overcome it. Like I wouldn't be surprised if something like that.
To address something that I spoke about earlier today, I think we're underestimating. This is irrelevant to what we were actually talking about just now, but I think in general, the community, we're underestimating Big Mom's like actual crew, especially when
Yeah.
Being
ranking
all
her,
nerfed, bro.
ranking her to like compared to the other Yonko, and especially to even like her own crew members, because there was a dynamic that I discussed with someone, that Brule is able to copy exactly the person and put it into another creature. So if we take the dynamic that she copies, for example, Cracker, and now there's 2 Crackers, and those 2 Crackers now make Cracker soldiers who are as strong as Gear 4th Luffy, basically. You now have the makings of a strong minimal army that can fight Luffy and could give Luffy a tough fight. So if this is just one dynamic between a minister and one commander, and now we've gotten the aspect of one more commander who's able to like basically see into the future for a certain extent and like manipulate events
Grim?
and respond to them, we're severely underestimating her crew. And
Grim?
Big Mom might be the reason why. This might be the reason why Big Mom's a Yonko. Not only because of her own individual strength, but because of her actual crew and how dynamic and crazy they actually are.
I just want to say that if it means anything, I also think Kaido's crew is ass.
Oh my.
Wait, but just to get your Brule point, but essentially, wouldn't it mean that she's commander level? Because isn't that kind of a commander level move?
Dude, like, I think people say
All Nami has to do is one shot her again, and we're fine.
real quick. I think everyone thinks that everyone's commander level now. It's stupid. Like
No,
we
dude,
haven't
I
seen-
hear
No,
people
we
saying
haven't
that
seen
Luffy
any
beats
commander level
Cracker,
fight at
bro.
all. Like
Yeah, no,
Cracker
but what-
was a commander level fight. That was not a level
Yeah.
commander level fight. A commander level
Yeah, that's
fight
Yeah,
was
because
we've heard feats and stuff, but that's nothing. Like
No,
we
but
need to
that's
see
'cause-
them in action.
Because Cracker was nerfed anyway because of
that's
the
what I'm saying
whole.
though. Like where
yeah.
people are like, oh, dude, that's like clearly his like 100%. Like, you know, that doesn't make sense. Like that'd be retarded. If that's commander level, then like Yonko should be garbage.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
But just to like to talk about Grimm's point, the reason I'm making that point, it just seems kind of like Brule. You have to me, you have to be strong enough, as strong as your opponent, to make someone as strong as your opponent. If you get what I'm saying.
No, but
No,
from what we saw,
saw
what we
her
saw in
make
the
the
forest was
copy.
that
Or there can't be a
Yeah.
massive gap essentially, like because I think
So
she
are you
can't
telling me that
exactly.
there's not a massive gap between Brule and Luffy? Is that what you're saying?
Well, maybe not necessarily, because he wasn't in
Oh,
Gear
no.
4th.
Nicky,
That
don't
was
give
his
in to
Gear
the
4.
crazy, Nicky.
No,
That
Don't
was
give in
his,
to the
it
crazy.
wasn't. It wasn't
Guys,
his.
guys.
Nicky, I know you don't believe
It wasn't. It wasn't his Gear 4 form, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, if he was in Gear 4th, could you think she could have still replicated that? That's what I'm asking.
I think
Without
so.
a doubt, because she's able to copy two different people that were like. Because, for example, I don't think Nami's on Brulee's level, but we see that there's a gap in power level between Luffy and Nami. So I don't think it's like who's stronger or weaker. I think it's
just
whatever
she
form
copies
you're
anyone.
in.
Yeah.
Exactly. Whatever form you're in, you get copied. Period. So if she does
Maybe
have a
the-
Gear 4th Luffy,
That's like saying that
crazy.
sugar is. That's like saying, oh, because sugar, like you're so much more OP than sugar, she can't turn you into a toy.
Yeah,
You know what I
because
mean?
don't think
Like,
it was-
do you
people think
think-
it's
people
strength
that
is
were-
Do you
everything.
think she
No,
could
it's
turn
not.
Shank? Do you think she could turn Big Mom into a toy?
If
Sugar.
she actually managed to touch Big Mom the way her fruit
Yeah,
works,
that's how her power should
yeah.
work. Then yeah.
yeah, she should turn her into. That's like saying that Bonnie can't age everyone. You know what I mean?
I'm personally on the boat where like.
I think if it hacks enough.
Happen, but like I think that like Shanks should just laugh it off and like somehow it would happen. Like it should, by all means, it should happen because that's like how it.
No,
like,
I just feel like, for
But I think,
example,
like-
Shanks wouldn't get touched by it. You know,
Well,
like
yeah, like,
if we
but I
just
think-
ignore all hacks, you know what I mean? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think
No,
Hawk
but-
will protect you.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I know it's kind of a easy way to say, but I think if you're a Yonko, certain people's attacks shouldn't be able to affect you at all, even if they have a devil fruit.
No, but it's
Okay.
not even a DC feat. That's why the only reason why I'm saying why I think it should affect her is because it's not a DC feat. We're not talking about like how much you can dish out in damage. We're just saying it's a hack's ability.
It's like a technical skill.
Exactly. Like you
Shout out
don't
to Blaze.
technical skills.
Wait, where's Blaze?
What's it called? Hockey.
So, okay, for example, if okay, maybe this is not a great example, but I'll still go over it anyway. The OP no Mi. So essentially, could Lord chop Big Mom in half?
He should be able to. That's the thing. Like,
He
realistically,
should be
should.
able to,
But I don't
but
think
Big
he
Mom's
can.
so OP, she's
That-
gonna do
that-
something about it.
That
You
I
know?
can't agree with because I just think Big Mom's hockey is too.
no, not
savage.
even that. We
But like
saw,
hockey
bro.
doesn't. We had this conversation last night.
Hockey
Guys.
doesn't negate a devil fruit, bro. It doesn't
Guys.
negate the effects of devil fruit. What's up, Milo?
Yo, we just had this
Last night.
conversation
I had to shut
again.
it down. I shut it down.
This
for
is what I'm
one-
talking about,
Again
Milo.
today.
Milo, literally me
Wait,
and Chris.
Before we get into that topic, Joseph just said his prediction. Hold on. Let's say before we get into the more into the stuff for our predictions, someone asked in the chat. Joseph said that Cracker's going to show up at the tea party.
I'm
Yeah,
saying
or
he
we're
will,
gonna see
dude. He
Snack.
definitely is.
You have
I'm
to
t-
be. I feel like you have to
He
be.
better be
Exactly,
showing up.
Cracker. Even if Cracker's in a wheelchair, he's
He
rolling.
probably will
Dude, he's
be.
rolling his way up there. He doesn't care. You know what I
He better
mean?
be showing up.
Yeah.
Cracker's
Like, bro,
really-
we see how serious it is for people that get invites that aren't in the crew. You know what I mean? Big Mom will just be like, "You trying to show disrespect?" Like, what do you?
Someone got their fucking mom's heart right.
I forgot who said it about him having like the crutch that's like a cracker.
Might have been Nikki.
I think that was me.
Was it?
Well, that
you?
wasn't me,
No,
it's
that might have been.
probably
Is you or Nikki? I can't remember.
I highly
Okay.
doubt.
I
I-
doubt-
So I don't think was
Yeah, I
it
feel like I'm still-
Nah, I don't think it was me. I don't think it was me.
I
It
don't
was probably
think
Steve.
Like I think it's only when you get an invitation. I don't think she's giving invitations to her children. Like you better show up, or I'm gonna kill you.
But
No,
Steve,
but like
Steve,
for example,
if-
that would like be saying that like okay for let's say Smoothie, right? Smoothie is the person. Her job right now for the wedding is to greet people and give them drinks.
Of
What if
course.
Smoothie was like, I don't feel like it.
well, no, real quick.
Then he would be punished. But
Wait,
Cracker is in the
No, but you would be punished. That's my whole thing.
Cracker's in the infirmary.
But before we got there, right? Remember Smoothie when she was
No.
guarding it, and Tamago asked her to guard it. She said, "I have to be there tomorrow, though. So like, FYI,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be here." It's like you have to be.
Even
there.
though she was guarding the treasure room.
yeah, she was told us she has to
That's
be
because
there.
Big Mom assigned her to the wedding. We don't
You
know.
don't
if
think
Big
Cracker
Mama
would have a
assigned
position?
Cracker.
Dude, Cracker's
No,
the commander.
Cracker's
Of
showing
course
up.
he
Why-
probably has
why would-
something.
The Cracker's dead.
If he doesn't
Knowing
show up,
that
that
He's not dead.
Cracker's dead. Come on, man. Are you
Cracker
serious?
died.
Wait, sorry, I didn't hear
Looking
you,
at Cracker
Steve.
is injured. Why would she even give him that position?
Because Big Mom don't care
That
about
is,
injury.
and
Doesn't
your,
care.
and for his
Well, I
fruit,
mean,
it doesn't matter if you're injured.
It won't matter. Even if he's in a wheelchair, his fruit is another technical fruit kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Where he's summoning biscuit soldiers. He doesn't have to be running around to like actually
Yeah,
fight.
his fruit does the
He
work
could
for him.
summon up all the soldiers and do it, you know, and be like, "Yeah, I got it, Big Mom. I'm head of security this time. Fuck up
Yeah.
home." Like,
He
yeah,
better
what's your-
summon. He better summon a soldier to push him around in that
Yeah.
wheelchair.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, she
Well, if
could
that's the case-
easily make
If
it.
that's the case, then yeah. If she does tell him to come, then yeah, he got to show up.
Yeah,
Because he tells unconscious body to come. Come on.
especially because he's a commander. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like it would just like what kind of look did that show to all the other underground people? Like, okay, so we know Snack possibly. We don't know if he died, but I'm just gonna assume that, right?
I
Just
still
for a
think
stake.
the girl snack in the front page or the last page. The girls.
No, but I'm just saying, like,
Yeah,
we don't
yeah.
know what happened right now, right? So what if
Yeah.
Snack's actually not there? And if they're actually not there, and then what's it called? All the underground people are like, damn, Big Mom, last wedding you had 4 commanders.
Yeah.
And now we only see 3. Imagine if Cracker's not there. Like, you went down from 4 to 2? Like, what's good, Big Mom? Like,
He's
you know,
gonna-
I mean,
Can we also confirm
gonna
it?
be-
Can we also
He's gonna
confirm
be
that
brave
if it
enough to
is-
say that to Big Mom, though.
no, they
one's
won't be brave enough to say it
that.
to Big Mom.
But
No
they'll
one's
be
going to say it to
looking at
Big
each
Mom.
other.
They'll say it to other people.
Yeah.
For example, like that Big Bird guy. I forget his name, but
Morgan,
he's big.
yo.
He's big.
Morgan.
You know, but I'm saying to Morgan, dude, but for real,
Now, look,
like
look.
if he were to go and put it in the page, like, yo, 2 commanders are down, they're MIA.
Hold on.
People
Like,
could swoop in.
Yo, Morgan's
If
is like
they're
the most
gone-
hype character right now, guys.
Yeah, no, for real. Big
That guy
Bird.
is
Even more than
legit
Kata Curry.
Hype.
Even
Like,
more than
it's
Kata
insane.
Curry.
like, hold on.
I,
if
know,
you,
I said it for a joke though, but like it'll be crazy. You'll say we get like
Yeah.
a snippet from them about the war.
Yo, what were you saying though, Devil Leg?
I'm just saying, like, you could pretend like the other 2 sweet commanders are out on missions, though. If you have Cracker show up on a wheelchair, you'd be like, yo, what happened to Cracker? You got his ass whooped.
But all I'm saying is,
Like
it looks like Big Mom doesn't leave her territory much. You know what I mean? Like, and this we command, like, they're there to protect the territory. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't see why.
I made the case for Bob
And
and
she
why he
does
has
these
such a
tea
low
parties
bottom.
all the time. Like, she does tea parties all the time. If they're not going out on missions, like 8 out of 10 times, 9 out of 10 times, they're always there. Like, and this is like the one time they're not here would be like, Big Mom, like, actually what happened? You know?
I mean, it could be the same thing she does with the Giants. Be like, yeah, I have Giants. You just can't see them.
No, but that's what I'm saying. What's it called? Like, people know, for example, like, people know it's a lie.
Like,
They're not
Josh
going to say
knew
it to
that
Big
she was
Mom's
lying,
yeah. They're not going to say it to Big Mom's face because they're like, okay, well, I'm not going to question you because, you know, you might kill me, but whatever. Like, but they know it's a lie is the
Yeah.
whole point. And if they knew that, like, it's a lie that her commanders aren't out on missions and that they're not there anymore, like, that's a big problem for Big Mom. That's all I'm trying to say. Like, Cracker literally has to show up, literally just her face at this point, you know? Like,
No, I don't think he has to.
yeah, see it when the manga comes out.
I don't know. I'm just so hyped right now that after talking about Morgan's, like, what's his role, honestly, for the rest of this arc?
He's a fucking mascot.
Dude.
Yeah,
I'm
we can touch
saying,
upon
I'm
that.
calling it.
People
Watch
say-
him be
people
okay.
say
Wait.
Luffy's inside of him.
That who?
That Luffy's actually like inside, like he's like wearing a bird.
In Capone.
Dude, I cry. No, Morgan's the bird.
I fucking lose it
Mago's
because like,
full of
it's
Morgan.
like who's teaching Luffy to say these kind of like intelligent words?
That pig costume. Him, if anyone. I was looking so hard for him that last chapter at the last panel. I was like, he's got to be here somewhere. So, like, I feel like we're like because next like chapter prediction.
Dude, watch it be him with like a stash again.
Oh my god!
I fucking like I'm Lucci. Yeah, he just
Sneaking his way in
he
there.
pulls up the chef hat.
Yeah.
The head chef.
Yeah.
He comes in. He's like, "What? I thought I was the head chef." But no, like I think next chapter we're gonna see like all the like the new people and like the old people. Like for instance, Morgan and like those like 6 people or whatever that joined the last chapter. They're gonna be sitting at a table together, and then we're gonna get like a bunch of people sitting at tables together. Hopefully, we see all the husbands and wives and kids and everything together.
Yeah.
Like, I want one giant ass panel where it's like this is basically her entire army. Like this is what her real forces would look like.
This is Mama's family.
I could
Yeah.
see honestly the cliffhanger for next chapter being like, listen, because I still say Zeph is gonna somehow show up in this arc, that he's gonna be sitting by a table when like Sanji comes into the room, and he's gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
Honestly, if Zeph is at this place, I hope he dies so Sanji can be
Oh
free.
wow, Milo.
I won't
No.
lie. I kind of agree with her, actually.
No,
yeah,
I see what you're
do
Like-
saying.
kind
I
of
see what
agree,
you're saying,
yeah.
but it's just like the feels.
Wait,
Like,
what?
don't
He's
you have a
I'm
heart,
sorry.
Mile? He's
I'm sorry. It was
Now
a-
you don't apologize. You're being 100 right now. It's true.
Like-
Ricky, stop.
no,
She's being right.
No,
She's talking
because-
some sense, man. Like
no. Because if he dies, then Sanji doesn't have to worry.
exactly.
He could kick everybody. He could kick women. He could kick babies.
Okay, not the
could
women and the
kick-
babies, but yeah.
I mean, he can keep the babies, just not the women.
I mean,
Oh,
you kick Capone's baby. Only Capone's
Yeah,
baby.
I
they
wouldn't be surprised. Bones, baby. He needs to die.
they
You're crying
Yeah,
out, Milo.
yeah. You
I
might
have
have
no
a
babies,
getting
that's
punched
chill.
back or something.
Well, I get Milo's point though, because I think it's true. Like, if Zeph dies now, it just gives. It sounds fucked up, but it'll just give everybody a bit of a breather when it comes to like getting Sanji out.
Yeah, he won't like Zeph. They can't hold Zeph over his head.
Yeah,
But he's
just
not gonna
like, he's
change.
gone now.
Yeah, that's
He's
what
not gonna
pisses
change
me
his
off with the whole
character
Zep
about
bullshit.
it.
It's like you fucking like you're bringing him up. It holds no meaning until the guy's actually on the damn island.
Actually, it holds more meaning if he's in the East Blue because he can't be rescued like easily.
Well,
Yeah,
actually, we
This is
saw what happened to
Sanji.
Jigger,
That's
that
weird.
his dad was in the hospital and he got his head cut off. So it's very, very likely that this guy
Oh,
could
I
get
was
killed
even-
for no reason.
I was just thinking, what if Zev is actually dead? Like Big Mom's gonna show like one of the presidents, and it's gonna be like his head.
That'd be so stupid.
Oh,
I wanna. That would be savage. Oh my
Because
days.
we see him in a cover page, but like again, like Oda could just come
Welcome
like
to the
this.
family,
and throw it
Sanji. Yeah.
honest, if Zeph
Oh
is
no,
dead,
she's gonna feed Zeph and the crew to Sanji
Oh, I'm gonna see like in that South Park
at the
episode.
wedding. We're gonna get like the
Oh,
fucking
so dumb.
Game of Thrones with the
Like,
pie.
how's that
Laz,
taste,
put the
boys?
blunt down, Laz.
For real, you're super sick.
That's what they do. In
I won't let that
Canada.
I mean, Oda's a fan of Game of Thrones. I'm just saying. Oh, it's a
if
Canadian.
Zeph is
Like, yeah, you don't show up to weddings, man. This is what they do in Canada.
I thought America was fucked, but I'm just saying.
You're not eating people, apparently.
No, that's a UK thing, man. Come on.
Yeah, Mickey.
What are you talking about? You guys eat everything in America. Fuck off.
We be
What are you talking about? Hey,
I'm
we're
a-
talking One
Actually,
Piece.
nobody
Stop
likes
talking shit. We're the best.
I'm
God,
a chef.
Always off topic.
I don't cook people. I never got any
God,
orders
Mickey.
to cook.
people taste like
So,
people taste
so
like
One
Chicken.
Piece.
veal.
So One Piece. Any under predictions?
I honestly think the Vince Smokes are gonna start talking to each other about what they're gonna do. Essentially, there's gonna be a little wink between Niji and Ichiji. A
I
signal.
honestly don't think so. Like, for example, like you know when we got the plan for Capone, right? And like before he actually fleshed out the plan, like the chapter where it dropped off, kind of like him saying like, okay, we're about to have the meeting. The next chapter was the plan. At first, like I remember the chapter when it was a meeting, I was thinking like, yo, like we could actually skip to the wedding right now, and kind of like go back in flashbacks as they're doing stuff to see the plan unravel, right? But clearly that didn't happen. Like I think, especially because the Vince Smokes haven't been talking, they're just gonna execute whatever they're doing, you know. And then what's it called? They'll just be like, yeah, no, we're the best. Like we've planned this since like we even like before we even contacted Big Mom. You know what I mean? Like, especially
Yeah, I get you.
after the whole reference of when Morgans came in, the Big Bird guy, and he said, yeah, Vince Smokes. I fucking like we go way back. You know what I mean? Like. Dude,
But the thing
watch
is that
them going on
Reiju
2-3,
doesn't
bro.
know. Like Reiju said, she doesn't know. She told Sanji to leave because they were gonna get assassinated.
Dude, that's probably because Pudding took her memory and it somehow fucked with it. Like when Pudding did it, she did it real quick, but she literally copied and pasted other memories on top of Reiju's memories. You know?
But then she would unless she didn't go far enough, she would know what the plan was. If she went far enough to even before they got here,
But
which is
I
like
mean,
that she
do you
did.
think she just automatically like reads your mind once she takes out? Like I understand,
No,
like
no.
no, but that's my whole point. Like if she were to sit there and like really be looking at like the film, okay, she could probably know, but she didn't do that. She kind of just real quick, like, all right, I'm done, bang, like later. You know, that's the
actually
only
makes more
reason why I
sense.
see that as possible. You
Because
know,
last chapter we actually saw her like she was like saying, "Oh, it's a drag to be doing all this shit." So I could see
Yeah,
her
I don't
only
think-
focusing on one part.
yeah.
I have a. Remember when she's like, after the wedding, I'm gonna have to erase everybody's memory.
Yeah, to make herself seem
Suppose-
good.
Suppose, right? Already planned that what's going to happen after this, right? But she doesn't want the underworld bosses to know. And that's what Puddin was talking about. Like, she already knows that her job is to reset the memories of the underworld bosses.
So you don't think she's gonna
Say
die?
it?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. So you don't
I
think
thought
they're
she
gonna
was
die
also.
then?
No. Remember,
Oh.
Big Mom has these tea parties all the time.
Oh yeah.
Suppose Pudding's job at the tea parties is to reset the memories of the underworld bosses. So they never really know what happened at the tea party. Like they just know they had a good time, but they don't know like how really savage Big Mom is. Like
Makes a lot of
they
sense.
don't know,
Yeah.
and that because when Puddin said I have to reset everybody's memories, it wasn't making sense to me until I saw like especially the Big Bird, like the news crew. Think about it. You don't want someone like that knowing all your business. He runs a newspaper.
You actually want him to believe the opposite. Kind of
Yep,
like
you guys heard
propaganda.
it here first. Outer Haven, you know.
Yeah.
You
No, I'm
don't
just-
We
want
speak gospel.
right, but remember, Pudding can put any memory
Even the dog
in
says so,
his
man. Like,
put any memory in his head. So you want him what's beneficial for you. You don't want him to know, oh, Big Mom had a wedding and she betrayed everybody at the wedding. Nah. As far as the world may know, one of Big Mom's daughters really married a Vinsmoke, and all the Vinsmokes are still alive after the wedding. Like, people may actually think that if everything
Yeah.
goes according to Big Mom's way.
All right,
I
bro, you
mean,
got
the
it.
thing too is so whatever events go down to, like Goda was just saying right now in the chat, like Morgans could legit just make up something else in the newspaper as well. But if his memories get like messed up too, like he's one of those people, then like he's right now whatever Pudding's like putting in his memories.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true. Because
I know.
especially
How is
I
she
don't
gonna
know.
alter everybody's memory though? Y'all think she can make like a memory chain?
She's
she
gonna
would
do
have,
something.
dude.
It
She
takes
could do
some
it one by
crazy
one. It doesn't
film,
matter.
man. Like,
Yeah.
But
She
how's
could
it
literally just do it one by one,
how they gonna
and
all you
like
have to do,
everyone will be. Huh?
all you have to do is
hold
get
them down
Katakuri to be
by
like
putting
thrown, threaten to kill them all. So
Wait, what were you saying,
nobody
Steve?
move.
I was saying you think they gonna hold them down while she changed the memories away?
Literally,
Dude,
literally.
yeah, it's
unless the
Big Mom.
plan
Dude,
is
Big
Big Mom's
Mom's
gonna knock out.
forces on her
They
island, bro.
Unless
Like,
Big
are you
Mom
not
knocks
they
gonna
out
try
are.
the
and fight it?
Kisaki, then
No, not even without King Taki. You think all those people are just gonna sit there? Like, literally, they're like, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't see
No,
like her
she's
inviting
not
more
going up to
people.
snuff him in the face and stuff. Cause like, come on.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I don't think, like, even if they started seeing her, like, as you're leaving, you
Yeah.
see you're getting your memories rewrote. What are you going to realistically do? Like, I don't think Big
yeah,
Mom invited enough people from the underground to be able to topple her own forces. They're gonna realize we can't take Big Mom down. I kind of want to live, so okay, whatever you want. You
Not
know what I
only
mean?
that,
Just kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
think about it. The tea party is on the roof of her palace.
Exactly. That's what I'm
Only
saying.
person like
The trap,
may
bro.
Big Bird might have a chance of flying.
Oh,
Yeah,
just
that's
thought of a
exactly
plot
what I
twist.
said, bro.
I just thought of a nice plot twist. You
That's
know the thing that
exactly what I said
captured,
earlier, Milo.
you know the thing that captured
And
Capone and stuff, right? From like pre-time skip.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
Capone is got have some connection. That's his major plan. That thing is gonna come down and swoop up Big Mom.
what?
Laz, put the blunt down. Laz.
Uh, who
I'm
invited
straight edge,
Anime
so
Fan
yeah,
Dog?
there's no
Who
blunt.
invited? No, but
I'm
That
straight
would
edge, so
that
it
would
doesn't
be
work.
crazy.
I mean, like, and it's like, where the hell did that thing come from? Capone might have ties. I don't know. Wait. What if the assassins are gonna come down from that place?
Times
I
three
still
wizards.
think
assassins.
So what are you
Also.
guys gonna say when Judge beats potato starch?
Judge
I'm gonna say well done.
I
He's
swear,
not
devil
beating
leg, you
Katakuri.
crazy bastard.
Well
He's
done.
not beating
Yeah, I was
Katakuri.
I was crazy.
Like, I'm not saying I don't think Judge is weak. I don't think he's weak. For example, that
Devil
fight, that
leg
scuffle
is
we saw
funny.
against him and Sanji, that's clearly not his full potential. But I don't think he's as strong as beating Katakuri.
It's gonna be a tag team of Ichiji and Niji, maybe.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying.
The
Not Solo
androids
and
and shit from
Katakuri,
Dragon
bro.
Ball.
Like Solo Katakuri, that's like, sheesh.
No, of
Well,
course
I mean,
not.
I'm
No
not
one's
saying
gonna
Jen's
solo
gonna walk over
Katakuri.
and bitch slap potato
Oh,
salad.
that's what I thought you meant. I was
Like I did.
Yeah, he's gonna go for a bitch slap, and then like Katakuri's gonna put a jelly bean between his eyes.
yeah, for real.
Like, could you imagine what you can do with
because-
actual bullets, though?
But
This
we
guy
all
can
know.
flick a jelly bean between your eyes. Can you imagine what you can do with actual bullets? It makes shit
But-
explode.
No, for real, dude. He literally
Wait.
took a jelly bean that he was eating, regular old
Yeah,
food.
like this
and
guy
killed
has
somebody.
snacking.
regular
Oh,
food
shit.
and killed somebody. Like, come
Now, you
on.
Just wanna, like,
And they thought
Maybe
it
it
was
was.
dumb.
Maybe it was just me, but when I read that, I didn't think of it as. I thought of it as like a strength feat from like Tagoro.
No, it is a
like,
strength feat. It literally is. The fact that he took regular food, he flicked it with his hand.
And
The
killed
sound of him,
someone.
dude, the sound of him flicking with his hand was enough to sound like a gunshot. One.
Right.
And then it
Couple
went straight through his eyes.
So
Dude, then it went straight through his dome. Like, what?
I don't even know if he uses guns.
No, dude,
I don't
he used his
think-
hands.
Dude.
No,
We saw
what
in
I
the
mean
trailer,
is,
his hands.
No.
People
Like, dude, I've been saying, he might be a gunman. Dude, you see those cowboy boots? Come on.
Yeah, but like
That
it doesn't
is
result
true.
in using like guns. He like his hands are the gun. Like,
Oh,
Like-
stop,
Fire
lad. Stop. Oh, my God.
God.
Watch
I would die.
Watch
He's
the
like,
head.
I'm
Hey,
such a good sniper. I
it's
put my
possible.
sniper down. You don't want it. No, I'm just saying I would die, dude. Like if he's
could
like,
you
I'm
imagine
so
the
good,
strength
I
in his
don't
arms and
even.
shit for him to do that, like especially in his hands. Holy fuck!
Oh!
And this is not him like on tier 1. Like he's not even going like to the next level.
Tagoro.
Yeah.
Yo,
Tagoro
he would
style.
make Tagoro look like fucking like nothing, man. Like Tagoro would be looking like, yo, I gotta step it up.
No,
for real.
wasn't Tagoro flicking air
He's
though?
fucking air. That's how OP he was. At like base level.
Yeah, but like what
Like a
would look
machine
more
gun.
impressive, like flicking air or jelly beans? 'Cause
No,
jelly
fucking
beans,
air, bro.
The air is more.
Air.
I won't lie, air
I
is
know,
kind
I
of
know, I
crazy.
know.
Duh.
There's nothing there.
I mean, both are hype regardless. I mean, it's like, yo, it's like who the fuck comes out of nowhere and be like, yo, I'm gonna pop this guy in the head with a jelly bean. You know what I mean?
That makes sense. Yeah.
Lad,
Say it again.
who says I'm going to flick air at you?
That's Tagoro. Really, Steve-O. Come
I
on.
mean, but it's more,
Wanna
but it's
flick
more
air.
funnier. It's like you're gonna flick a jelly bean. It's like
You better
okay,
dodge.
you better dodge.
You better dodge this air. You better.
This air is
But it's
gonna
fucking Tagoro. How am I gonna stop that shit?
So with the combination of his observation hockey and like I guess his strength feat, we all agree upon, is he like one of the most impressive characters we've seen in the series so far?
So far, yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I love that.
I
and this
agree.
is and again, this is
One
only
of
Big Mom's
them.
number 1. We're gonna see Shanks' crew that are all hockey like masters. Like
I
their crew
know.
revolves on hockey.
Ben Beckman.
I don't want to. Like again, I don't even want to start thinking what
Yasa.
Shanks is gonna pull off.
Yasop.
Like it's,
Yo,
yeah, it's like example, the
Best
Commanders.
sniper in the
Yo,
fucking world. Come on.
Shanks is like
Yo.
the Shanks, man. Like it's, people say like, oh, this guy's not the strongest Yonko. It's like no, man.
He's not the
Shanks is
strongest
gonna
Yonko.
be stupid ridiculous.
Dude.
Like
He's gonna be
Stop it,
ridiculous.
Devil Egg.
Strongest.
We're gonna put the dunce cap on you, Devil Egg, and put you in the corner. No, I'm joking.
Blackbeard comes in. Trust me, you guys aren't gonna be saying Shanks.
No. But that's the thing. But Blackbeard, for example, like Blackbeard wasn't as strong as any of these people, but because of the sake of story, he's gonna be the last Yonko standing. We understand that. But if you're talking about right now, if they were to just like theoretically brawl out, pretty sure Shanks takes him. Blackbeard even said, "I'm not ready for you," even after he had 2 devil fruits. He said, "I'm not ready for you." Later, bye. Like, no,
But
I'm not getting
but
rest
the-
today.
That's
That was
the
one
thing, though.
perfect
I
joke.
completely agree with you what you're saying, but the thing is, like, if anybody fights Whitebeard 1-on-1, period, like that's gonna be catastrophic for everybody, for anybody,
Yeah.
no matter
he's
what.
destroying countries and shit, man.
Like you're
But
right.
still,
I honestly believe he's the weakest Yonko. I honestly believe that, but
Who's the
But
weakest?
Blackbeard,
Yonko?
Shanks.
Blackbeard.
Blackbeard.
Oh yeah,
the
definitely.
first
Yeah, he has to be. He has to be a
or he's gonna be stronger at the end.
Yeah, I
gonna
think
continue to
he's the
rise
weakest
He's
Yonko.
gonna
Yeah.
continue to get
Yeah, like he'll
stronger.
progress over time.
He's gonna
Definitely.
continue to progress, but that's only because of story. I mean, well, he does have 2 fruits, but whatever, you know. But it's mainly because of story, is what I'm trying to
And
say.
he's gonna have 3 fruits when he
No, I
kills
know.
Kaido.
Yeah.
When he kills Kaido. I said it. I keep saying it. With
I
that
still like the idea
magical
that
nurse.
kids can like behead him afterwards and take a Yonko spot. But
Mm.
I mean, he's gonna want revenge though. Like the guy fucking made me look like a bitch in a jail. Unless he's playing it off, and it's like, per my master plan,
honestly,
amazing.
I could Blackbeard convincing you want to rule the world, join me. Like I know you guys the hate.
Is she cutting out? Is he cutting out again?
Yeah, Milo, you're cutting out a bit.
Yo, my hockey is so weak right now. I feel it.
You need to go on a time skip like my man Malik recently.
I'm gonna.
You're gonna go on a time skip, Milo. Okay, Milo's on a time skip, guys. More predictions, guys. More predictions. I saw something. Hold up, I saw something in the chat for who it was. Forgive me if I forget the name. But someone asked like what the gap between Cracker and Katakuri. So like Chris, Dan, you guys said it before. Like the gap, like the 2 and 3 shouldn't be too much, but 1 and 2 there should be a clear difference.
This is the thing. It shouldn't be too much, but the thing is, if Cracker fought Smoothie, Cracker's losing. That's the thing.
What?
If Smoothie's stronger than Cracker in terms of rank, right? If she's number 2 and he's number 3, right? You don't think that he's losing?
The thing is that like, okay, I can be easily convinced.
Also, remember, we haven't seen Smoothie do anything, so Oda could write it where she's super OP in hacks, bro. Right. Like, you know what I mean?
Seems more utility though. Like,
all you have to do is pop her out.
Dude, easily, I can easily see the other side. It's just that like.
But do you think she's utility and still second strongest in her? You know what I mean? Or second sweet commander? That's my point. Like the ranks do mean something. Like for example, like let's say like warlord status. Like yes, just because you're a warlord doesn't mean you're all equal, right? But once you get to ranks like for example like Yonko level or like Admiral level, they're established ranks. They mean something. Like Oda even says that they're relatively equal. Like when you're hitting like commanders, bro. Like, you'll never find a second commander beating out the first commander on a ship, like the right-hand man. That's my whole point. You know what I mean? Like, that is a ranking in their tier of power.
The way I see it is, I think Potato Starch is stronger than Cracker, but I don't think he's like leagues above Cracker.
No, I'm not saying.
Okay, this is where I get the problem. This is where I get the problem. Like, it's both that entirely the community underestimates Cracker, but I completely understand exactly what you're saying. I agree with it to a point. It's just man. I want everybody to truly see how crazy this man is. He's fucking crazy,
on the hype,
bro.
Wait, who? Cracker?
No, Cracker.
Yes.
Cracker.
Dude, we haven't seen anything Cracker can do, bro. Anything. Like, dude, literally, Cracker said, "I'm using my favorite form of armor." There are people that I talk to, and they're like, "Yeah, well, that's all Cracker can do. He can make that one biscuit soldier." It's like, no, clearly not, bro. That's his favorite one, meaning there are more. You know what I mean? Like, dude, and not even that, dude. Like, he doesn't have to. Like, his fruit, like his ability isn't to make biscuit soldiers. It's to make biscuits, right? And we saw that he. No, we saw that he said, "Oh, I choose to make soldiers." He can make a cannon if he wanted to. He can make a house. He can make whatever he wants, bro. That's the whole crazy thing about his fruit, you know? Like,
okay, all right, bet.
Nah, dude, I go kind of crazy too when people say like, dude, I talk to people that think Luffy's better than Cracker right now. Like,
there's no way, man, no way,
dude. No, but I'm still, even so, like, I really think, for example, like Smoothie should be, even though we haven't seen anything from her, but all I'm saying is commander level, like, this is one of those types of established ranks. You know what I mean? Like, there are no games, there's no like gimmicks. Like, if you're number 2, that's higher than number 3, and you win. If you're number 1 and you're higher than number 2, you win. So to say that, like, 1 versus 3, it's just like, I'm not saying it's like a super easy fight. That's not what I'm trying to say. But, like, Cracker doesn't have a chance, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
You
I
know?
can see that viewpoint. Okay.
Against
And I know I kind of dodged the question and didn't say, like, how hard, but, like...
I cut out for a little bit. What was the base question?
What's it called? Like, kind of gaps between, like, what's it called? Katakuri and Cracker.
Dude, it should be ridiculous. That's like,
that's what I'm saying, dude. Like,
I would never say
ridiculous.
Yeah,
dude, I don't want to say like
I want
different,
like that's easier to comprehend. So like I would say they're all commander level, obviously, so they're roughly on the same tier. You know what I mean? But like, if
But
I were to
like in
give them
terms of
numbers,
strength,
if I were to give commander level a number in the story so far, I'd say it's like a 7 from where we're gonna be. So Cracker would be like a 7.2, let's say, and like and then Cracker would be almost like a 7.95. You know what I mean? Like it's right on the edge.
yeah.
Like I think the first seats are like right next to the Yonkos to a point. Like the Yonkos are always gonna win, but they're still up there.
Let me
Like
put
Zoro
it to you.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I wanted to say that like, I feel like we gotta. I know bounties aren't as important
I know bounties
anymore,
define everything,
but
right?
you gotta give something to the people that are in the billions. Like those people, if you're not a billion, you can't fight them. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Unless you got billion on your bounty, you're not beating another billion bounty. That's it.
So,
That's
like
it.
one of the whole things about it, dude, and the bounties don't mean everything in One Piece, right? So, but the
They
whole
don't.
thing about bounties, it's not even for the people in the One Piece verse. You know what I mean? It's really for the reader, just to have a general understanding.
Exactly.
Like, okay, this person's OP. Like, you know what I mean? Like when you saw that $1 billion bounty, did you like? I don't know, bro.
When I saw Bob
Sorry.
Dunk, I
I
was
busted a nut.
Like didn't even meet you, just fucking.
I'm-
I'm just saying, bro. Like this, it gets crazy, you know.
Like Kaker to me, like he'd be someone where, like, for instance, if someone like let's say I don't know, like Jack showed up, bro. There's no way Jack's beating him. It's still a
No.
huge fight. It's a crazy
But
fight.
he's not
There's
beating
no
him.
way he's ever gonna beat him. Never.
Oh, I don't know because you know why I say that. Wait. I'm just adding the fishman element to it. The fishman element makes it a
What
bit
is
tricky.
Nick?
That's all.
What does it? No, Nick.
Jack
Hold
Harden.
on.
Let's do
What
it.
does
Let's
it
do
matter?
it.
What does it matter if he's a fishman?
Nah.
Literally.
Hey,
No, for real.
CGK,
I'm just
Well,
saying.
essentially, the one weakness of devil fruits is taken away
No,
from
I
him,
hear what
right?
you're
Hold
saying.
on.
I hear what you're
Hold
saying.
on.
let's pick
It's
sides,
just
bro.
like,
Let's do it.
Hold on, wait.
no, we
Luffy
can't pick
already-
sides here. I don't want to have to wreck my friends.
Yeah.
Luffy,
Oh, it's like that, monkey.
I mean,
If you're
eight
trying to
games.
say here, this is the thing. If Jack,
No, I
happens to
never said
be-
this. Okay,
No,
go
I'm
on.
just saying, if Jack does wind up being the third of the calamities, there is no way that he's competing with someone like Katakuri, bro. Then literally Kaido would steamroll over Big Mom if Jack could do that. Because he would have two people that are stronger than Jack. And if you're telling me his third person equals Big Mom's first person, and then he has two people even stronger than that, why don't he just go into fucking Whole Cake right now and take her out?
No, okay, I get your point. I'm just saying it's a
But if you
tricky
get my
matchup for
point,
most people.
how is it
No,
a
I'm just saying it's a tricky matchup.
And not even that, bro. Like, what? You're gonna try and say, oh, he's gonna use some fishman karate, try and fucking throw some water at him, right? Bro, he sees the future, Nikki. He sees the future. That's it. He's gonna dodge it.
What's the future mean you can do against a flood, though?
Nikki.
Oh, I
high
can see the
ground.
flood
Nick,
coming.
you see
A
it.
flood.
Nikki. First off, we don't know. But not only that, dude, he could stop it. Exactly. One, he could avoid it, but he could stop it.
How he ain't got enough jelly beans to stop a fucking flood,
Wait,
man.
dude, first off, wait. You know the jelly bean is just right? No, but you know the jelly bean is just like that's not how he
No, I'm
fights.
trolling. Fuck about the jelly bean shit, man.
No, but I'm just saying.
Hold on. Hold
No,
on.
I'm just saying it's a tricky matchup, but I get your point. It doesn't make a lot of sense.
I
can't
feel
doubt
like
it.
a high-speed jelly bean
Yeah,
in your
W.
eyeball will stop a lot of fights. Like,
For at
A
least a
jelly
second.
Yeah, because Jack's gonna stay still and take a high-speed jelly bean.
No,
in
he's
the
not
eyeball,
staying
that's
still.
all.
No,
Yeah.
he's not staying still. But this is the thing. This is why I'm saying. This is why I harped on the future thing. Or here, I'm just gonna draw a quick parallel. So I'm just gonna talk about Yasop. Real quick.
Oh my
Real
god.
quick. No. Yes, really, because I have to explain
It's
it.
an educational
Like,
lesson.
dude,
Listen.
No,
Oh,
but this is the
this
thing.
guy. All right, you guys can
This
keep
is the
dick
thing.
riding your ass up. Let's go.
No, it's
There's
not
no
even
dick riding
stop
when he's the
that,
best.
dude.
You don't know anything.
Literally, no, he's the best sniper.
That
This
makes
is
me
my
think,
thing.
oh, I'm dick riding
Right,
Mihawk
hard
because he's a
dick.
good swordsman. Like,
Yep.
what?
No, but this is my thing though. This is my thing
I'm
though, Nikki.
joking. I'm just a guy. You
I
guys
don't know,
Literally,
Nikki.
Yasop is the
Backwards time
Yasop's the
skip
strongest
and
sniper,
shit,
right?
like,
Hold on, Nikki. Yasop's the strongest sniper, right?
That's not confirmed.
Yes, I agree.
Oh,
Okay,
shut up.
cool.
Like,
We
Yeah.
know that.
That's not
You guys made that up. He's
eh,
not.
okay.
We don't
That's
even
not a
want to
fact.
hear it right now. Can't even hear the hate, but
Yeah.
whatever.
I'm not
But
hating. I'm
whatever.
just saying. You guys
Okay, what I hear. I won't even say that. Even though here, just for you, just for Steve One Devil Leg, I won't say that. Even though he is the strongest sniper, I'm not gonna say it. Okay? So we know how Yasop never misses, right? How that's actually said, right? Why do you think he never misses?
He's got good eyes, man.
No, what do you mean? People have hockey now. If he has good eyes, they just dodge with their hockey, right? Observation, they sense it and dodge.
I mean, who has observation other than
he's-
Kai Curry?
No, bro, dude,
Really?
come on, dude. Clearly. I know we haven't seen it in the story for a while, but
Dude,
the whole thing about Oda bringing it back in. Clearly, it's going to be more played on more. You know, we're gonna see observation. We're going to get to see this shit more. Besides just Katakuri, the whole thing with introducing Katakuri and saying, "Oh, he can see the future." It's an introduction to a new tier. Katakuri is not the first person who we've seen do it. We saw Madame Shirley have that same ability. We're going to see a lot more people. Well, I don't want to say a lot, like a huge number, but we're going to see more people being able to see the actual future. I'm calling it right now. Yasop can see the future. That's why he doesn't miss.
Every top tier should have some form of that. Now, it's not all like top tier observations aren't all going to see the future, but they're going to get a form of that. Like it's not going to be just features. We're going to get other observation things like that with ornament. Same thing.
Observation, you know where people
like
are.
The Black Blade thing. I'm pretty sure that's going to be a huge thing now. Like they made the video.
Yasop might have thermal vision. I don't think you can see the future though.
Thermal vision.
No.
Infrared.
That's literally what observation.
No, but this is my thing. This is my thing. Observation allows you to like feel out people's
aura.
intentions, right? Yeah, and then from there you can dodge accordingly, right? So if Yasop fires at you and you're standing still, you're gonna sense it. And if you have observation hockey, you're going to try to dodge. When you try and dodge,
then hit you in the back of the head.
Dude, no, bro, what? No.
You can bounce the bullets off. Come on.
Bro, his hockeyed up bullets just pierce through shit. Come on, bro. Oh, whatever. Dude, when they try and dodge, they get hit. Why? Because he knows where they're going already. You know what I mean? Like,
I get you.
It's gonna be some future shit. He's just gonna be like, I literally have seen you this entire time. Like, stop. Like, there's no point in running. You know?
I want to bring this up, and I'm sorry for dividing you guys, but Cracker versus Jack.
We can't have you here anymore, Grim.
Cracker versus who? Cracker versus
Bringing
Jack.
it back up.
Grim.
Oh, Cracker versus Jack?
Yep.
I still think like the only thing I would say is that
I'm going Cracker. I'm going Cracker.
Jack.
Did you just say
Jack.
you going Cracker?
Jack.
I'm going Cracker.
Jack.
Okay, why are you going Cracker?
I think Cracker
Sorry.
would.
Cracker.
Yeah, that's where I'm at too, to be honest.
Okay, why? Okay, wait. Just to ask the Cracker people, why would you choose Cracker? That's just so I just have an idea.
You remember those little crackers, the animal crackers that you used to eat as a kid? That's what he's gonna turn Jack into.
They're pretty OP, yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what he does.
But
everyone's doing trolley arguments. All right.
We can make an Wait, was that trolley, Nikki?
Yeah, I mean, no, for real. Like, would you be surprised? No, for real though. I was thinking about that earlier today. I was like, would I be surprised? Not really. If something crazy like they have, like Majin Buu style, like I wouldn't be surprised if he could wrap you in crackers and you just can't get over it. Like any normal person, he could make a cracker prison and put them in it. You know what I mean? Like
they're biscuits, not
the whole
crackers.
thing, like with formations, bro, that we're seeing more so now, especially on this island, is they have like creativity is what defines your limits. Like if you're very creative, like Dofi was, bro, you can do almost anything. But like fucking Birdcage, like most people with that fruit would never make that.
You know,
like they can't break it. Like what?
No, but let's get serious real fast so we can hand out some L's today.
Oh my god, on stream too. I'm joking.
Official L's. No, but did you want to go first, or like, should I hop in, or what's up?
I mean, I was being serious on what I just said, so if anyone wants to continue off that.
Bro, not even just that. Like, this is the thing. Like, or one thing, right? Like, Jack's just a straight up fighter. Like, I think honestly, like Cracker would just outthink him, right? Like, he can make an unlimited amount of those biscuit soldiers, right? So I don't think any of the biscuit soldiers immediately equal him. But like, if he has like 100,000 biscuit soldiers, like, does Jack just solo the verse? You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, he did on Zunisha, didn't he?
Cracker hates pain though, and if he were to get hit up by someone like Jack who loves like torching shit at people, like Cracker would be like, "We losing it."
Yeah, but Cracker's defense is like pretty good. He's not like
Exactly.
My bad.
Like,
Yeah,
you
but
think
we
like,
haven't
this is the thing.
seen
I understand you're saying
Jack's
he hates.
attack though.
First off, I
Yeah,
understand you guys
stop
are
by
saying
the
he hates
dog.
Kane, but like also first off, just to like clear the air, that fight that he had versus Luffy was super trolly, bro. Like
Yeah, we
No, it
all
was,
know
yeah,
this.
definitely.
Like,
one
yeah,
shot. We watched him to get one shot. What do you think he's just gonna get one shot? But if Jack touches him,
He's
is that what
not.
you're trying to tell me?
He's
no,
not.
but he's
Hold
already
on.
admitted he has a weakness to damage, though. That's the
No,
problem.
he
with
doesn't
That's
damage.
not a
No, it's not a
weakness.
weakness
That's
to
not a
damage.
weakness.
It's a preference.
Bro,
He
like,
doesn't
like if
to
you have
be hurt.
claustrophobia, bro, you're not weak to small spaces. You just don't like to be in small spaces.
Exactly.
But if someone
Well-
puts you in a small space, that means you're not gonna be normal. Are you gonna be acting normal? Are you gonna be a bit?
Oh yeah, you're gonna be like fucking freaking out, but that doesn't make you
Yeah.
less durable for a fucking week.
That's
like,
not what. Let
But
me
it takes you out of
hop
your
in.
zone,
Wait,
bro.
fast.
It puts you in
Check
a
this out. Check this out.
position.
Mental.
Okay, go on.
First, Cracker has these soldiers that he can make that are his favorite soldiers that forced Luffy to go into gear
Yeah.
fourth. And only after Luffy went into gear fourth and made a strong lethal blow to that Cracker is when the Cracker broke, and then he hopped out on himself. Then we see him make more of those soldiers at ease without using any energy. So we know that his limit of soldiers he can make is almost unlimited. He can make those for like let's say he
literally
make
says it's
5 a minute.
infinite.
To just put a limit. He can make 5 a minute if you're destroying 5 every like 30 seconds. He can make 5 a minute. So then you also have Cracker himself, who has incredible battle prowess, who has exceptional armament hockey, and who can use that armament hockey on a bunch of things. And if we assume that he has the ability to do it just like Luffy, who can put armament hockey on his actual fruit, on his body, that's even stronger if he puts armament hockey on the soldiers. So now we're taking these soldiers who can make a lot of at any point in time that have the battle prowess of Straw Hat Luffy, who we saw is probably as strong, maybe a little bit weaker, or maybe even a little bit stronger as Nekomamushi and Inarashi. Inarashi were able to pick up and slam Jack. We're able to switch in and out and
On his
fight
throat,
Jack
bro.
for several days and keep up with him. And only when Jack used some gas to disable them from fighting was when they lost the fight. I'm assuming they could have kept fighting for some time
they
with
said
that
they
strategy they
trump
were
card
doing.
too.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Do you think
they
Jack
would-
went all out? Just asks.
I mean, I don't see why. he would.
Real quick, Theory said that weakness is also his like best defense and like feat is the fact that like he's scared being hurt and like his armor's never been broken. Like no Marines have ever seen his actual like, identity.
Tell him to hop in.
No, he
Tell
said
Theory to hop in.
one of you're one of the few
If you
people
wanted
who've
to come
ever
to,
seen
I know
my
it's super
true.
late for him though at night.
Okay,
Man
But
was
he's-
soloing Roger earlier.
wait,
He's been here
It's
Wait.
like the morning for him.
Wait.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Yeah, I was saying Cracker said that was he's Luffy one of the few people who's ever seen his true form. So
He said
that's-
his
that's
bounty
more-
poster. His
Wait,
bounty
that's
poster.
even more credit for him. If we're
here's
saying that
the-
there's only been a few people out of all the people he's encountered to
Exactly.
actually break through that, and we know that Straw Hat Luffy has incredible DC, very
That's what I'm
impressive
trying to
DC compared to
say.
a lot of people in the series, it gives even more credit to defensive capability of his Cracker soldiers.
But
so if
do you think-
if we can make a go ahead.
But do you think a zone which is literally physical strength, right? Who's got a
Luffy's
crazy
literally
durability?
physical
Wait,
strength.
I know what you're saying, but I'm saying zones is
That's
a
their
bit
main
more specific. Yes, their main feat and their physical durability. You're telling me that you couldn't do the exact same thing Luffy did without much effort.
Okay, I have to
Yeah,
ask you this
I'm
question
asking
then.
it, by the way.
Wait, I have to ask you this question then. If two people who are similar tiers to Luffy were able to handle him by switching in and out, what do you think would happen to 5 people and one?
How do you know
one
they're
who's
similar
stronger
to
than those 5
Luffy
people?
though?
They force Luffy to go to gear fourth and to break them. That's why I say that.
No,
If you're forcing Luffy to,
He's talking
But
about
only-
Inarashi and Nekomamushi.
Yeah, that's what I
because
thought.
they
You're
fought Jack.
confusing me.
They're on
If
the
they're
fucking
commander
champion
level,
ship.
for sure.
Stop.
No, for
Yeah,
sure.
of course. Yeah, that's the point I'm making. That they're stronger than Luffy, right?
No, I'm saying that I don't want to give that to them because I don't know. But if they're able to fight a commander and then switch out
Okay,
to charge up and do
if they
that,
fought commander for one day, we have to say they're stronger than Luffy, right?
no,
Yeah.
I'm not giving them that.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah, I
Yes.
mean, no, come on, guys. I mean, sorry,
so.
guys.
I'm not giving them that.
Okay,
I'm
Yeah.
not
I
giving
can
them that.
answer.
I
Of
think,
course.
because from what's been shown,
Alright.
Luffy was on the back foot against Cracker.
To be honest,
Exactly.
People like to try and argue
like
that
they were trying to, they were fighting the commander
that's all we
solo.
saw. Just because we see
Solo.
Luffy, then we just automatically assume, well, duh, that's what we
No,
assume,
yeah, they
because that's
should
what
be.
Oda chose to show us.
Yeah.
But continue.
I can't tell if Steve was agreeing with my point or disagreeing. Are you
No, but this
agreeing,
is-
Steve?
I'm agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you.
Okay, thank you. There we go. Then yeah, I was like, so Nekomamushi and Inarushi are definitely stronger. So
How much
do you
stronger do you
understand
think
the
they
point
are,
I'm trying?
Nikki? How much stronger do you think they are?
A tier above Luffy. I don't. Yeah, just one tier, I'd say.
One tier.
So you think because they were fighting Jack for that long and he was keeping up that Jack is stronger than like period? That he's
So I
like
don't
very
think
strong?
we've seen. I don't think we've seen either of them, or like all three of them. I don't think we saw them go all out
Yeah.
because essentially we haven't seen Jack's. We only saw Jack's one transformation, like his transformation into a
That's all
mammoth,
he's
but we
got.
didn't see.
The
We
reason
didn't, no, we didn't. We've seen Lucci. They have other forms of
Dude, I'm
transformation.
trolling
of his own.
Nikki. It's alright.
Okay.
Nikki. No.
So the point I'm trying to make is like someone like Cracker. Essentially, he can make as many of those things as possible. The Cracker, the guards and stuff. But Jack's durability is just as long as, is my opinion. The guy
I
fought
agree.
for 7 days, then went off to fight an admiral and 2 vice admiral people that are probably admiral level as well.
Tanked an elephant
And
hits.
he tanked an L and he came
And he
back
lived.
again.
That's
And
a
then he got
feat.
sunken by a giant elephant, and he's still okay. He's just under the sea
Yeah,
chilling
man, it's just
like a
like-
crab.
I want to give you
on.
the feats that Jack has because I agree with you. He has incredible durability and he's very, very impressive. All the things that you said are valid facts, and I will give them to you. But the reason why I have to question the fact that they weren't going all out is because their fight lasted. For example, the Jack fight lasted for 7 days, as you quoted, and for you to be fighting that long and to not be using like most of your tactics are to be trying to gain the advantage in a fight, which is probably you using more abilities. The stronger they get, the stronger you also want to get to keep the advantage in a fight. I don't believe that he wasn't using or that he was holding back to a full extent. If he was holding back, I think he would be using 80% of his ability and holding back 20, if anything. The same for them. So if we were to actually account that prowess or that ability to fight in this fight, I don't think that Jack is going to be holding out with double the numbers as much. But because those people are that strong and these soldiers are a little bit weaker than them, if we put a larger number and Jack has to fight them in the manner in which he fights, which is not
A
Jack
little
isn't
bit
shooting-
weaker. That's not. I
Yeah,
don't think
yeah.
I'd say they're a little bit weaker. No, I'd say the soldiers. There's a gap. There's a decent gap between.
I don't think they were holding off
Nakamushi.
screen. I just think what we saw, they were holding back. Like off
Yeah,
screen,
like-
it was going in. I think they was going all out.
But there's no, because you know for one fact that the Minks have a special ability, but they didn't use it, did they?
The
whole
moon,
moon
man.
thing,
The
yeah.
moon.
So we haven't
Mine-
seen them go all out. Definitely, that's
Minus
for
that.
100%.
Minus that.
And I know and I can just say personally for a fact, the same thing with for I think Jack as well, because to me it doesn't make sense. Like,
No, like honestly, this does say it. No commander we've seen yet has ever gone all out. No
yeah,
matter who it is.
I can agree with that. Yeah, 100%.
Like, and I think like they're all going to be strong in their own ways. Like to me, like Jack versus Cracker would be a ridiculous fight to the point where like I can't say with certainty that one will beat the other. That's how I see it. Like because it'd be stupid if we confirm like one, as being the other. Like for
Hold
instance, like
on.
Katakuri, like
But-
I think whoever Jack's person is going to be might be stronger because I think like Jack's like or not Jack's Kaido's crew, right? Like they're specifically like super OP at their top tiers. Like everyone like the smile users are just kind of trash compared to like Big Mom's. Like, I think Big Mom has the quantity over Kaido's
But-
quality.
I just want to talk about the Fishman element as well. Like, I'm just assuming he's a master of Fishman karate as well. And that's just crazy enough to add into the fact he's got a zone devil fruit
But that's not
and he's got probably has some serious hockey. So it's just like that's moving enough.
But Nikki,
to
the
push
reason
him
why I
over
can't
for
give you the
Cracker.
Fishman karate, the reason why I can't
Why?
give you Fishman karate is because we haven't seen any evidence of it. I can give you that. Like I truly believe that he has to have it, but I can't yield to it, especially in this argument because we haven't seen any signs of it. We've seen him fight with his weapon, and for like 7 days he was fighting.
But
with
he's
his
cool.
weapon.
Okay. What's his name? His actual name.
Actual name.
Are you
He's
saying his
called
moniker or his name?
Jack
Jack
the Drought. He's not
Yeah.
called
Yeah.
Drought because he's a
Drought
mammoth.
means
That's
no
for
water.
sure.
Drought means
No,
no
they-
water.
No, drought means you take away water. And
They
when
call
a
it
drought
the
happens
drought.
on the land, that means all the water's gone.
They call him the drought because it looks like a drought went through when he like destroys your country and shit.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah, so he
It's in the devil
probably
water.
sucks up all
That
the
doesn't
moisture.
mean water. No.
Drought
Well-
is more. What do you mean? Drought has to do with water. What do you
Well,
mean?
well
it has to do with
Jinbei's
water?
called the
Listening
sea.
to
Jinbei's
devil.
called the Sea Knight, and he doesn't have a horse. Hawkeye's
But-
called Hawkeye's Mihawk. He doesn't have
And he
like,
doesn't
like wings and the
Like,
Hawkeyes.
Because he's got Hawkeyes. What do you mean?
He does have the eyes of a hawk.
Like, what the hell
But
is
do you get it? Do you get it
Real
that the
quick.
name
No,
the
but
name
no,
doesn't
but
like?
here the thing
Okay.
that Grim was trying to say
Okay,
for me,
the drought. Okay,
some
the
people think he
definition
has
of
a
a
hawk fruit. You know,
no, but they think he's got eagle eyes, which he's seen to have. When you remember when
Oh.
he spotted Luffy in Marineford, like out of the crowd so easily, even though there's bare people fighting.
Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Hawkeye.
Okay, but look,
like, what else
just for the
do
sake
we
of this
do?
fight, we can't give each other like imaginary powers that haven't been shown.
Is it
Literally,
imaginary?
I just said the Marineford thing got shown though. It's like we saw that Hawkeye do that,
Yeah, we're
and the
not
same
talking
thing.
about-
No, I mean the
Yeah,
karate.
okay.
The
Oh, we're
Fishman
talking about
karate
Jack.
thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
fact that he's called the drought, and drought means the land literally has no water in it. That's why I can call it. It wasn't the destruction, Jack the Destructor. It was called Jack the Drought. So to
There's a
me,
few ways
it's
to
simple enough to make that connection to say he's obviously, because being a fish man, he can literally suck the moisture out of the ground.
Nikki,
Whoa,
if I don't
that's
hit-
a stretch.
No, what? Nikki, I got you.
I
'cause
said
know
that's
you-
the
Thank you. You got me? Okay, thank
You
you.
see my theory, you fucker. Well, it's fine.
Oh no, yeah, it is,
I thought
it is your
that's what you were
theory.
referencing. I was gonna say.
It is your
yeah.
theory. Yeah, get him, get him, Captain.
But then, like, my whole thing,
You-
bro, is like that's why I said like Jinbei has to be like his fighter, right? Because I'm still on the boat that we're gonna have all the straw hats, and then like for instance, Usopp's gonna be like paired up with some people, probably the Grand Fleet, right? And then we're gonna have like the Vince Smokes with Sanji most likely, or whoever else with Sanji, then the Fishman and the Minks with Jinbei, while they're fighting, and like they're gonna act as supports to the straw hats. And like for the Jack the Drought thing, like I see it as like, for instance, like Mongolian, like because you heard about like there's some guy made a theory basically like about elements being the four elements of like fire, wind, water, and lightning, or I believe it is.
Yeah, like
Or earth, not lightning. Being like the Kaido calamities and shit, along with Kaido himself.
Yeah,
And they're like, okay, like Jack would be water, right? And well, my whole thing was before I read this is I saw Jack as like the drought in the sense that like his ability to suck the moisture from the air is so fucking OP that let's say you're in a forest, right? There's rivers, there's like just mountains, whatever. All those trees and all those rivers are now gone. Like there's no more water left at all around him. Like he's so good at because like the whole thing with Fishman Cry is you suck the air around like the moisture. If you don't have water, like a source of actual water, you suck
Like
the
I'm-
air. Like you suck the
Okay,
air.
but
around things. And like
but Nikki, oh my bad.
Yeah.
Finish.
Oh no, yeah,
Hey.
but like you just basically you use like all the moisture on the air, and like say like how Crocodile sucks it out of Luffy when he first met him, like it'd be something like that where like you could do that to someone. Like I feel like his Fishman Cry is gonna be so P that like once he goes mammoth form, like he uses his trunk to like suck up all the moisture, and now like a lot of people are dead, like a lot of fishermen are dead or whatever, and he like I was joking earlier, like the hydro cannon, bro, from his trunk, like it would be super OP.
like Avatar.
I don't think Jack-
Okay, but-
Unintentionally, I quoted DGK's theory, so yes, it was DGK's thing. But
Yeah, that's fine.
the
Look,
point I'm trying to make.
I 100% agree with what you're saying. I do honestly believe that could be true. So that's what. But the reason why I say I don't want to use it in this fight is because we haven't seen it. But if I was to yield that to you, that he has incredible fishman karate, do you understand that I could use the fact that it's actually been quoted by him that he can make a defensive armor and an offensive armor soldier, and if that's just a soldier, and he can use that to both block all of Jack's hits. Wait, let me finish. To block all of his hits, and then help tire him out from getting all of his blocked, and then counter the attack with a offensive soldier to make a lethal attack so that he has to block it. And then once he does that, Cracker can bring up the Crackers to hold down Jack for a second. Even though he might break out of it, he can hold it down to help get a counterattack to break through. Do you understand that I could say those types of things if we use the drought thing? I could say that, and then it would break it even more.
Okay,
advantage.
but do you know what
Can I-
destroys your wait, before you jump in, Milo, let me just destroy this argument for him. I'm just gonna say that what destroys your argument is the fact that we've just seen what happens when you add water to that mix with Nami getting involved in a fight with Cracker. So
I mean,
just
Cracker
imagine a
makes an
fish.
umbrella.
Huh? Oh please! It'll break off like literally after he does that. It's done.
Didn't the biscuits
Once the
go
water
on?
hits his
Hold on.
biscuits, it doesn't
But
matter
just
They
anymore.
got harder, right?
Just like you said that he could take the water and literally drain an entire area. That's a finite source. Cracker has the ability to make an infinite source out of himself. So once you run out of water, and he's gonna run out of water, and Cracker's able to fight Jack with his sword and not be destroyed, because we actually saw that he got out of the armor and fought Luffy one-on-one and stayed alive for some time. What's gonna happen to Jack? He's going to continue to make soldiers that are not soggy because he can do that. And then what's going to happen? There's no more water for him to use his fisherman karate. It's going to be very, very difficult for him to actually use that efficiently.
But
and it's going to be a disadvantage for him.
You're
Can
assuming...
I say something?
Okay, yeah,
I've been listening. I've been listening to this argument, and before this argument happened, we asked the question that can Cracker beat Katakuri, and we unanimously said Cracker would get washed. Now we have
not washed. He would lose.
Come on.
He's losing. That's the whole point.
Okay.
Okay,
wait.
That's the point.
Like no chance of him winning.
At what diff? At what diff?
I think
is
it's
hard to call. But like, yeah, like mid. The very best is high mid, and I don't even see it. But like mid to high mid.
Yo, get to the point so we can continue.
We have someone
Rim smells blood.
with a bounce 57 million below category, and all of you guys are saying that there's no way this guy can beat the same Cracker. Come on.
Milo, that's an invalid point because Straw Hat Luffy with Nameless Nami just beat Cracker. So the bounty thing doesn't matter. We're actually talking about battle plans.
Exactly.
Nothing's compared.
No. But what I'm saying is, we gotta compare these two to be on equal tiers almost. So how is it
that's exactly what we're saying. They're roughly
bounty matters, but we can.
Now we're thinking how the fight would go.
We can assume Jack's bounty is attributed to his exploits, like his methods. I mean,
his ruthlessness.
Yeah, how he's.
I don't.
Yeah, for example, like Kid had a higher bounty than Luffy.
I'm talking about Jack.
Crazier than him.
I'm talking about Jack and Katakuri being on almost equal level.
Oh,
not
no.
Jack.
No. Jack is like number 3, and so is Cracker.
Yeah, if Jack's number 3,
First
no way.
First of all, Jack might be number.
There's no way.
Very possible. Sure.
Luffy's number 2. Luffy's number 2.
Not. You think Oda's gonna skip out on the chance to fucking hype us up more?
It would be
Jack is number 3. Then
but
1 and 2, bro.
What number 1 could be someone sick, and then the Shogun.
Yeah.
No,
Mickey, continue with the argument, bro.
Count.
Most times he doesn't deliver. But
I mentioned the fact that Fisherman Karate has a finite resource while Cracker doesn't. You have a rebuttal for that?
Well,
No, there is no rebuttal.
What do you mean finite resource?
Once you run out of water,
trees.
I think Cracker was lying because think about the fact that if he could create infinite biscuits, who would beat him?
No, it's not the matter of that you can create infinite biscuits. The point is that if you make 5 biscuits and then you don't make 5 biscuits for 2 minutes, that's 2 minutes you can rest to make 5 more biscuits. And while he's dealing with those 5 biscuits, you can make 5 more biscuits. And then you can take a rest and make 5 more biscuits. And the problem with Fishman's Karate is that, just like you said, Jack the Drought, he has the ability to take away all the water in an area. And once you take away all that water, if you deplete it down to 99%, you now weaken your Fishman Karate. And as you're depleting that full size of water, you're depleting your Fishman Karate even more. So once you get to that point where you,
Cracker's still a human being, right? So what if he takes the water out of Cracker then? I know this is going a bit far-fetched.
Stop.
I was thinking,
wait. No, I'm asking the question. Why is that not possible? Because Crocodile can do it.
I know what you're saying. That's his fruit. But then it's just like, why doesn't he do that to every single person?
Yeah, why didn't you do that to
why didn't that happen to Inarashi and Nekomamushi right away, and now they're all mummified and they lost? If you know what I mean?
If he is capable of doing that,
because then he might die as well. Because if he took it out of Zanisha, he
stop, Nikki.
That they couldn't catch
Okay, real quick.
I just say there's possibility.
Wasn't his plan to kill the elephant at one point?
Doing something like that.
Yep.
For a second, but he got demolished.
The only thing I could say that they were able to do to avoid that was to literally just avoid it. Like they were just running while he was trying to catch him and take the moisture out of him.
But they weren't trying to do that. They were trying to fight him. But go ahead, Milo.
Do we think that Jack's hockey is superior to Cracker?
It's gonna be roughly on the same tier, bro.
I think it is.
I don't think he's going.
Because I think his hockey is stronger than Cracker's.
Well, I mean,
how much stronger do you think? Hold on, just to entertain it. How much stronger do you think, Milo?
All right. If we had to say numbers, I would say Cracker is at an 8, and Jack maybe 9.5.
Then it's negligible. I think if either of them have more hockey than the other, it's negligible.
Why is that negligible?
Because you have to have extremely superior hockey than someone. We saw this with Flamingo and Luffy, who their hockey was not on the same exact level. One was better than the other by a little bit, and it didn't make that much of a difference. Luffy had to go to a different form in order to overwhelm him with both his hockey and his fruit. So if the fruit difference is negligible, or if it's not extremely big, or if there's not a huge gap, it can be handled by the other person. Hockey's not gonna just destroy you.
I mean,
No, Luffy was too
And it's not
slow.
all-
That's the only difference. Like, and he wasn't powerful enough.
it
Like,
comes
that
down
was
to
it.
your
Hold on.
potency as well.
Wait.
So I mean, it's not all about hockey. Like remember when Luffy was fighting the Bull Sisters? He didn't have hockey, and he was able to break through theirs.
Yeah,
There we go.
Because he was strong enough.
yeah, he was strong enough by himself.
that's what I'm
They
saying.
didn't have.
Wait,
that
hold
much
on. He
hockey.
broke through
It comes
her
down
hockey.
How strong your
I thought
attack
she
is,
just
not
kept
about
deflecting
hockey.
it, and then he used King's hockey.
Hey guys, I'm gonna read the spoilers and see how wrong you guys are.
Yup, send the
No,
link,
he
double leg.
used get
I don't
Send the link.
Dude,
he
I'm
used Jack
serious. Send the
Gatling.
link.
Anyways, what I was gonna say,
No
like
spoilers.
to jump in real quick, is I think that we're at the point in the story where there's no more like if you're on the same tier, like like
Yeah,
Killer,
you're on the same tier.
like Killer and Zoro, they're on the same hockey level. But I think like once we go into like the tree branch, as I call it, right, where like certain characters may have like better observation, better like ornament than each other. Like say there's two different types of ornament now, right? Like say that there's a special type of ornament like in the future, like Killer will have that, and then Zoro will have a different version of it. I think that's where we're at in the scene,
Okay.
you know?
So,
Like I think that there's
guys,
no better hockey.
But you'd still
same
be
number.
roughly on the same tier.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll make this
I-
last point about this Jack thing. Sorry, Marlo, I'll be done after this.
all right.
She's
Okay.
been saying sorry to people a lot, Nikki.
Yeah.
Cutting them off.
No, I just
Let the boys.
I-
Let the
Fucking
boys.
pick-
sorry, yeah,
No,
I
I'm
do
joking.
have manners, unlike you, Monkey D. Always interrupting. What?
Wait,
Oh
what?
my.
But anyway, for
Okay.
example, a fish
my.
man's a what? 10 times stronger than a normal human being, right?
On base, yeah.
That doesn't even
On
matter
base.
anymore.
No,
Nick,
wait,
by
just let
this
me
point.
finish my point.
That
And
does
then
not
we're gonna add zone to that, right? A zone
Oh my
devil
God.
fruit, so that's another physical abilities, right?
Oh my god.
And then
No,
it's a mammoth fruit, right? Yes, we add all that to
Right.
it. And the person's a
Right.
commander, right? Yeah,
Right.
right.
But wrong at the same time. I don't know.
But
how you-
wrong at the same time.
Well, why did how
No,
is it right and
but
wrong
you're
at the
trying
same
to
time?
act. No, because
right
you're
and
trying
wrong
to
at the
act
same
like
time, Nikki. I don't
he's
know
gonna
how-
get buffed up more because he's a fishman. His total strength includes that already, Nikki.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, I'm just making the point. Just let me finish.
No, but we know what he is, so
Nikki,
we
your-
already
your-
know.
your
Okay,
argument is
so
saying-
I'm just
You're trying to
I'm
act
just
like it's a
saying,
new
right?
point
Your argument
almost.
would only work
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
had-
yeah, yes, I am. Okay.
Wait, what were
But
you
the
saying,
point I'm
Steve?
trying to make.
Your argument
Okay.
would only work if he became a fishman yesterday. He's been a fishman since he was born.
Since his exact. So he doesn't magically become 10 times stronger. However
But
strong he is,
I'm
he is.
putting everything in context for everyone so
Okay,
they
okay,
understand,
we'll let you.
all right?
What's the
Alright,
context?
so then now, just assume,
on,
right?
Steve-O.
Cracker's only been
You're an
fighting
asshole.
normal human beings this whole time, right?
Oh my-
As in,
Oh my.
no, wait, before people go crazy, before people
Wait,
go
why
crazy,
would he fight
in the
normal
con-
people?
in the context of the fact that he hasn't fought a fish man, he's got devil fruit abilities and he's got super strong hockey, right?
Why wouldn't he have fought a fishman?
That's fine. We don't know, but go ahead.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
he
just
actually
saying,
should
I'm-
have because
I'm-
Big
I'm just
Mom.
hypothetically-
No, he should have. Big Mom conquered the Fishman Island, so he should have.
Yeah,
become the
come
Fishman.
on.
No,
Can
he
we
did. No, she didn't.
I don't think
Jinbei-
he
Now her-
Jinbei
it was her
gave up.
territory.
just came to them and said,
Jinbei
"I'll
literally
take
said,
you."
"Please save Fishman Island. I'll join your crew."
Like
He's encountered Fishman before.
through a military campaign. I don't think.
But if we say
Well,
that
I
for
can't
Cracker,
say
we have to
that.
say that for Jack as well. Jack has never encountered a Fishman before.
Why would I? Okay, yeah, so a fishman has never encountered
No,
a fishman
because it's
before.
this. I mean, maybe he was born on
That
the
makes
land and he
sense.
never went down. I
Technically,
don't know.
we don't even know.
What?
if Jack is a
Are you being
fishman.
serious right now?
We don't even know that. That's not a fact.
We don't know what happened, Nikki.
I know.
Okay,
Can we let?
This argument's
we at
going
least
nowhere.
let him-
So,
We know it's going nowhere, and you're leading.
all right,
No,
let
I'm
me
joking.
let me finish. The point I'm trying to make is, it'll most likely be a stalemate when it comes to the durability of each of them. The amount of crackers that Cracker can make, and the amount of crackers that
That's not a-
Jack can destroy. Wait, and then you add the fishman ability to that, which whoever's durability will last, who literally goes down first, is going to be the loser of that fight, right?
No, because you're not
Why-
hitting
what?
Cracker yet.
Cracker
Tell me
hasn't
how-
even
tell-
been damaged.
tell me how you're
Well,
taking
why-
care
how
of
would Jack get
5 and
damaged
then
then?
5 and then 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 5.
The same
I don't
way
mean
he
to be.
fought
Go ahead.
Zunisha for like 7 days. It doesn't matter. He's got durability up the arse. Like he's a
No, but the
beast.
thing is, that's his durability, but he's getting damaged. The whole point is, when he was on Zoe, right, he was getting damaged the entire time. And the biggest feat about it was we got to see how much he can tank, how much damage he can actually sustain, right?
How bad
Right?
did he get damaged that Zoe? Really? Come on, man.
No, that's the whole thing, though, Nikki.
Yeah, but it
He
builds up
conti-
over time.
Yeah, exactly. No
It's
matter
not just
what you're
durability,
trying
you
to
got
say,
crazy endurance too.
no matter what you're trying to say, the
You got
damage
crazy
builds
endurance
up.
too.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And the thing in your argument so far, it looks like you would basically the example that you just gave us. What's it called? Jack is constantly taking small damage, and that's fine. He's taking very small damage, whatever you want to say. He has crazy
All right.
endurance. Cracker is
His-
not getting hurt in that example
Okay,
that you yourself gave us.
Okay,
In the
okay.
one
Last
you
point.
yourself
Last
gave us,
point.
Cracker
Last
doesn't get
point.
hurt.
Then. All right. Last point. What about if Jack just floods the land of water using his ability, and then essentially all the crackers that he tries to make are just all soggy? Then what's the cracker gonna
Why
do then?
wouldn't
You
what's
talking
it
about the
called?
ability you made up?
What?
The-
Pardon?
The ability you made up?
Exactly.
What? You're telling me he doesn't have fishman karate? A fishman
mean,
doesn't have fishman
he doesn't
karate?
have
Dude, but you think it's so hack? You think it's gonna be so
I think it is.
otherworldly?
Of
No,
course,
I'm
it's going
saying-
to be.
No,
like,
no, to
why
flood
not?
the whole island.
That real quick. Sorry to cut off, but how the
No, it has to just flood the space.
But
Like,
wait,
it doesn't have
Okay,
to
what's
flood the
stopping
whole
Cracker
island.
from fucking
If
building a
he can flood the
platform,
area that they're
floating
fighting
up on
in,
it,
hypothetically
like static
speaking,
shock
he can
level,
flood the
and then
area
just making biscuits above it?
that cause you guys all agree real quick that Kaido is based off obviously Kaido, right? Like off the Mongolian like ruler.
I
Never heard of
Off Kaido, right?
Yeah, Kaido, whatever you want to call him.
I've never heard of it, so I don't know.
That's
Well,
the-
like
Oh
how
my
they
God, then
the
don't
reason
debate
the
us,
reason
Nick,
why
man.
like Oda's using them as calamities, right, and calling them drought, is the calamities literally back in the old days, right, when they used to go like raid villages and shit like that. They would wait and plan out. They would wait there until someone like say there's village X, right, like a kingdom X. They would wait until they have a drought or a storm or something that would allow them to basically like, either wait out the enemies until they run out of food, or allow them to like basically invade. Like they would wait for weather effects, like calamities to happen to the other kingdoms. So side note.
Okay,
Like,
so
that's
what
why-
I'm
that's-
trying to
Oh,
say,
wow.
what I was trying to say is that even if he is going to flood the
Outer
area that
Haven,
they're fighting
right
in,
effect.
how on earth is he going to survive himself? He's a devil fruit user.
Dude, he's a
What?
fucking fishman. He just sits there
He's
on
a
his
fish.
ass.
He literally said a fish.
He is a fishman.
Okay,
Okay,
but he's immobilized after that. In your
But
own
he won't
example,
fight.
he would immobilize
No,
himself.
he was immobilized when he was drowned in the water and he couldn't do anything. But if it's
But
just
you're
like,
talking about
if
he
it's just
floods up. You just said he floods the entire area.
no, he floods the space. Essentially, the top layer of like the ground is just a bit of water, isn't it? All it has to do is just stop him from making the crackers into solid biscuits. Right?
Okay, why?
That's all he
Here,
has to
okay,
do.
in that example. So they're not even like knee level deep in water, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what's stopping Cracker from making a platform, right? And that platform can get all
Because the
soggy.
crackers are
Whatever.
gonna be soggy. It doesn't matter.
No,
then.
the platform will get soggy. Whatever.
Listen,
but it still
the
has
reason why
trust-
those cracker soldiers
then-
fell is
then-
because he hit
then-
them. That's why. It doesn't matter if they're soggy.
No, but
if you don't
it
hit
won't
them,
be
then it
effective.
doesn't
work.
matter.
But it won't be effective though.
So, dude, what do you mean the platform won't
Guys.
be effective? If you
Lit-
flood an area
if
and I
Luffy-
build a platform above that area of flooded water, then what? What
no,
happens?
but if the water, I'm saying it's done before it happens. Now you're just adding if the
No,
you flood
no.
the
I'm
area.
saying after it gets flooded, he hasn't made the platform yet. After
Yeah.
it gets flooded, he makes a platform.
From soggy
Guys.
water.
What do you mean from soggy? He can make the biscuits anywhere, Nikki. He can create them out of thin air. Why would they
No,
be
that's literally what
soggy?
he was doing.
He, no,
What
no,
were you
no.
gonna
He
say,
uses
Milo?
the ground now. He uses the ground now.
Guys,
Come on.
guys. Hello?
Okay, I can actually show you the panel if you
Hello?
really know about that.
Guys,
Yeah, go on,
I know
Milo.
what you're talking about. Sorry, Milo. Nikki's just wrong right now.
No, you're so wrong, Monkey D. Like, we'll prove this.
Okay. Guys, I love Outer Haven streams because they don't harp and they don't do cancerous topics.
Yeah.
This is
Mhm.
becoming cancerous.
Nikki, you hear
What
this?
is
You're
doing
making
cancer?
Milo.
Oh,
wanna
yeah,
leave,
you're so
Nikki.
cancerous, Monkey D. All right, let's go stop.
I'm not gonna
Oh
say
my.
names, but oh my god, Nikki, you hurt my feelings, bro.
Okay, I'm sorry. That
How
was a
do we
low
get back
blow.
to chapter
I
That was a
apologize,
low blow,
Milo.
Nikki. Come
I
on.
apologize,
Nah,
Milo. Let's go back to let's go back to the
chapter
chapter
predictions?
predictions. Yeah.
Exactly.
Any final thoughts? Probably gonna wrap it up soon, anyways. Might
Yeah,
go back at
To-
it.
yeah.
Who
I didn't
knows?
read
It'd have to work.
so I don't know that.
As do I. Final predictions.
Hi.
Change.
Yeah, but guys, be careful. The spoilers are out.
Oh god.
Oh,
I mean,
time to
All right,
turn it.
final predictions before fucking reading.
We'll let the
spoilers.
viewers
What are we
decide.
thinking?
Time to
Yeah, but what are we saying before we?
X and W, Cracker or Jack?
Dude, I'm still saying
Um,
Cracker.
I was originally Cracker, but not gonna lie, dude. I think it's such a big fight that like, if we ever see it, I will not know who's gonna win till like someone wins. That's how I see it. Like, I don't know. That's where I sit on that.
A good
shit.
argument, though,
First
Nikki.
thing-
Very
Yeah.
nice.
yeah,
So everyone-
yeah, it was a good
Yeah,
argument.
Goda's asking like our actual predictions. So I guess like from each person,
All right.
just kind of like say your thing.
I want to go
Steve,
first.
you go first.
I wanna go, all right, let me go first. All right, this is what I think is going to happen. I think we're going to get a full scope of exactly who is in the wedding, right? And then we're going to be participating in the wedding ceremony, like who's going to be the flower girl. I think it's going to be Anana. The ring bearer is going to be Worm Dog, of course.
Yo.
Assuming that he
That's
isn't,
not even a question.
assuming that he isn't Katakuri. So,
That's true.
and what else I think is going to happen? I think we're finally going to find out whether or not Germa has a plan and how their plan is going to come into effect. I mean, I definitely think they do have a plan, though. I think it'll be absurd if they didn't. And I still don't think we're going to see the Straw Hats this chapter, honestly.
No, definitely not, bro. Dude, I wouldn't be surprised if we get trolled like last panel. Like, I don't even think so. Like, it may be in like 2 chapters, but like literally like Sanji just at the altar. You know what I mean? And just
we
claim
might,
that's it. Like, wait
and we
another
might
week.
get some feats for Smoothie, since we got that little observation in flicking jelly beans for Katakuri in the past chapter. And I hope that we find their devil fruit ability. I don't understand why Oda doesn't let us know that type of stuff upon introduction.
Mm-hmm.
Nikki, I was gonna
Nikki,
harp
what's
off
your
him.
prediction?
I think we're gonna see a bit more about what the Vin Smokes kind of ideas about the wedding are. We'll probably have something on Sanji and him kind of figuring out what he's gonna do about the whole situation. And then I think we're gonna have something like a weird cliffhanger of Luffy somewhere weird, like maybe the cake, or I don't know, it's just somewhere random or something like that. So yeah, that's generally it. But I know, I think I don't know who else. Someone said something about cake ages ago. So yeah, I think that's right.
Anyone else want to chime in? DGK?
Yeah, I agree with Steve-O because that's what I was saying originally earlier. Is I think that we're gonna see everyone at a table, right? Like all the relative people to each other. Like we'll see Lola and Capone maybe together, or sorry, not Lola, Chiffon and Capone, and then the people like Big Bird and his crew together. I would die at the last panel, right? Like if we see like Luffy's like Dan was saying like dressed up, like Luffy's crew dressed up at like a table somehow. Like Capone got them an invite to like a random empty table. That'd be sick.
Yeah. Okay.
And I want to see Buggy soon. Damn it.
Dan, predictions.
No, Buggy would be great, dude.
Dan, what's your prediction?
Yeah, Monkey D. Your
Oh, sorry, I didn't. Dude, sorry.
If you want to move on, go to Grim.
We're just gonna see more people. Honestly, like it's just gonna be slow progress, dude. We're gonna see more people. I'm hoping we get to see like some of the people, like besides unarmed people. I really want them to like flesh out more of Big Mom's crew, because they said like, for example, like the Montjour people, all of the opera people. They said they're the tip of the iceberg, and that they have like another tier of soldiers right above them, but that aren't commander level yet. So I'm really hoping we actually get to like meet some of these people as well. But I think they're just gonna start like really like preparations for the wedding. Like I don't even think we're getting anywhere too far in the wedding yet. Like the way I see it, I think this chapter is gonna be introductions and preparations. Not any of the Straw Hats are gonna do anything. And then the next chapter after that, probably, we're gonna get trolled, and it's gonna be an end chapter with Sanji at the like what's it called, altar. You know what I mean? Like
Okay. Grim, what about you?
also you're getting wrecked in chat, Nikki.
Oh, what? Let's have a look.
But Grim, what's your prediction?
I actually think that we're gonna get like character interactions between the guests, which we'll probably get more of, and actually Big Mom's people. We'll also get interactions between the guests and themselves, like maybe the big birds talking about some events that happened or that are happening in the world. Some of the other people might give some information about what actually is with their businesses and how they actually go along, going about their like daily lives and shit like that. And then I guess we'll get more development from Capone and him setting up the actual plan and like the security and getting in place so that things can happen. And I think that'll be it. I know we'll get a major interaction with Big Mom. Like Big Mom will be involved with this chapter and she'll do or say something that'll be like hinting towards later on events or like will be like hinting towards what's happening right now. But I don't think she'll like actually do anything catastrophic or crazy yet.
Okay. Milo, you want to get your thoughts in?
Yeah, so I think there might be one major cliffhangers at the end of this chapter. Either one, we'll see that Peckham's is no longer tied up. We'll see that the might be where Katakuri, he might be standing right by the picture or walk over to it to leave a major cliffhanger pathway. And I also think that this chapter we see someone from the Straw Hats past in the underworld.
Okay.
What I don't know who, but one person. I hope it's Buggy, but he would be too obvious. It may be someone we saw and we didn't even realize, because Oda likes doing that. So we don't know yet.
Yeah. Before I get into my prediction, Milo, are you carrying a Zanpakuto in your hand?
I am carrying Law's sword, actually.
Oh, okay. Because I was about to bust out my
Wait,
own.
what? Do you not have to go back? Oh my god.
I literally just see this like the sword. I'm like, wait, that's Zanpakuto. Like,
That's-
what?
That's
You're bringing some
legit.
Bleach up in a One Piece conversation.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh no.
But yeah, I mean, for my prediction, honestly, just to get out of the way, I really do think we're going to see some stuff from the Vent Smokes and find out whatever their plan's going to be, and at the same time, like we're going to see like from the other parts of the room and stuff, or the roof, where we're going to see like other guests and stuff. Again, I'm praying to the love of God that Bonnie does show up, so I'm still going to hold on to that. But the main topic of it is like the Vent Smokes plan. We're going to know what they're going to be planning.
Anyone else? Theory? Anything? Or Devil Egg? Anything you guys want to say?
Yeah.
No, not really.
No, nothing at all. Double Egg. You don't want to predict if Sanji dies next chapter. Like nothing.
All right, I predict that.
Like a jelly bean between the eyes. Like, nothing at all.
All right, what I predict is that Niji solos Big Mom's crew next chapter.
There we go.
Fair point. Okay.
Oh, by the way, Bobbins comes back and
Definitely.
solos
Wait.
Sanji.
Oh, okay, you brought up Bobbins. Okay, perfect point. Bobbins is gonna show up at the wedding ceremony thing right before everything starts. Check it, okay? Bobbins gonna show up, right? And he's gonna be like, "Mama, they're gonna try some shit. They're gonna do some crazy." And Bobbins dies right there by Big Mom's hand. Like, shut
Nothing
the
about-
fuck up.
Why do you hate Bobbins, man?
They just do. Bobbins not dead though.
No, he's not dead.
He's just taking a nap.
Bobbins'
He's just
ass.
resting.
Bobbins' ass like hot trash garbage.
Oh,
juice.
stop.
You kind of have to do the, you get some rest and then solo the rest of the people on the island.
He's terrible.
I mean, the guy has fucking like
Heard you by
the
subtle sleep.
hypnosis shit. So like, come on, like
Uh,
maybe maybe everyone else is taking a nap, not him.
Anything Theory wants to type in the chat, and I'll just read it off.
Is
or someone will
someone
read
is
it.
someone sleeping? I'm hearing someone snore in the background. Like
Probably that Nikki guy.
Yeah, probably that Nicky guy.
Fuck off, guys.
Sleep.
Yeah,
Sleeping on crack or making.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's sleeping on a lot of people today.
Literally.
he's been in Jaya for the last like month or so.
Yes,
and,
top
like,
lads.
Theory.
We all
Uh,
set. Guys are wrapping up.
Tell Nikki Crackers clap.
Whoa, hey, hey.
Whoa,
Captain,
That's an L. That's an L.
That's an L. Slip of a tongue, Captain. Slip of a
I said
tongue.
Nicker.
What was that?
Okay. You asked where you
All I heard, something that rhymes with snicker. That's what I heard.
Maybe that's me sleeping.
You can't.
It's even worse.
You should have blamed it on Fairy. That's what I'd have done.
These kids from fucking UK think they can roll in here saying anything.
Yo, I swear that's what I thought Chris just said right now.
Yeah, I know, right? He said something that
Right.
rhymes with snicker, and I was like, what?
Whatever's been said in the stream, we,
Nikki
doesn't
took
affiliate
that.
the group whatsoever.
I mean,
Oh,
And it looks like
There you go. Yeah, theory said right there. I'm not gonna say it because, like, twist of Canadians' words.
twist the Canadian.
But yeah, man, we got our own fucking vocabulary and shit.
Steve is singing.
What you guys are listening to right now, though, is Steeble's mixtape we got coming up soon in the summertime. Check it out.
Wait, can you just give me 5 minutes. Talk for 5 minutes, please.
We're gonna get some t-shirts. Steve
What
boys.
happened, Nikki?
Huh?
What happened?
I'm trying to, like, obviously, I need to school Theory on something, so just give me a minute.
Dude, we could just do it after stream.
Nah, but I want to do it now, man. I want to do it
Dude,
now.
I gotta
do it live.
Nikki, I won't allow you to take an L right now. I won't.
I don't
What,
want
what
to
if I take a W?
now.
What if I take a
Nikki,
W?
it's not a W. I know what you're arguing, and it's not a W.
Nikki, we're looking for
I've got the
yourself.
panels.
You're safe and healthy right now.
All right, okay. Just for the sake of the crew, and I don't want to be called a snicker again, so okay.
All right, guys.
I guess I'll handle this part, and then I'll give it to Steve and Nikki. Well, guys, we're done with the stream. If you guys enjoyed, of course, you already know what to do. Like and subscribe. And if you like and subscribe, we'll get the mixtape out earlier for Steve-O. We'll be sending DGK over to vocabulary class or speech class.
Yeah.
Pay by Nick. Pay by Nikki. Okay, look, Nikki said he'll pay for it. Right?
I will not pay for it. He said the bad words. The other captain should reprimand him. Other captain.
Bro,
I
after
gotta head out
stream,
too,
we
man.
can't, dude. We can't just do all this stuff on stream. God.
We'll see you guys later, man.
All right,
See you
Later,
later, man.
guys.
Take care.
Hey, bro.
Yo ho ho.
Yeah, but yeah, you guys already know what to do. Like and subscribe to the channel, and you already know what to do already at this point. You guys been with us for a while. We
I was about to say we them boys out of Haven, man. Like,
Captains, if you guys want to let the audience know, we got something in the works coming up soon, a certain special. You guys want to talk about that, or
Bro, which one? That's too vague. We have many certain specials.
No, he means a certain special.
We do actually, yeah. We'll go with
He
the
means
smallest
the
one.
special.
Which one you want to go with?
I
think the one.
I mean, like,
I think the one with the 300.
Yeah, the milestone we reached.
The
dude.
milestone, yeah. We got something
the
worse.
300 subs, bro.
Yeah,
Dude, it's a wrap.
that was.
It's literally a wrap. Thank you so much, guys, for actually coming and subscribing to us. We seriously appreciate it.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're gonna.
You can go, lads.
No, go. Oh, I was gonna say, we're gonna be setting up a little party for Steve-O's mixtape and shit to celebrate 300. We got We Dumb Boys t-shirts coming through, hoodies, got hats, we got fucking towels and all that kind of stuff. So stay tuned. And again, like I said, like and subscribe. All our details to our Discord, our Twitters, our YouTube channels, all that will be in the link down below. And without further ado, I think Steve and Nikki should wrap it up.
Need you guys.
Hello?
Anytime now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I got disconnected.
Nah, it's cool. It's cool, bro.
Go ahead.
Well, I guess we're doing the outro.
Yep.
Yeah, we're doing the outro.
Outer Haven?
Disperse. Dun, 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 dun,
Peace, guys.
dun, 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 dun. Don't call me a snicker. Dun, dun.